Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up locally and globally, fans vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that one in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events talk, trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Welcome back to another Friday night at the hood table for Friday Night Live, which, as most of you understand, is an evening of discussing everything and anything from the hood to the White House. So, it's no holds barred. I wouldn't be having your kiddos up here listening in the background or within ear distance, ear hustle distance, because we can get a little rowdy on Friday Night Live, but that's the fun of it. It's the one night a week where we just, discuss whatever we want. No host bar, no topics off limit, no censoring. As long as we make sure that we respect each other, which we always do. That's never been a problem at the hood table, even when we might really seriously disagree on a particular subject. And some of our topics have turned into some heated conversations, but we up here, we grown, we know how to discuss things, we know how to agree to disagree, and then we move on to the next topic, okay? Ooh, about to choke. Let me grab my water, 1 second. Where is my water bottle? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Woo, child. I've been talking all day. Been on the phone all day. Dealing with customers all day. Okay. Let me make sure everything is within arm reach, so I don't have to get up and go get anything else tonight. So, everybody, please make sure you like and share the video. If you are new to the hood table, new to this platform, this area of YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to the hood table. I'm sure you will truly enjoy our channel. Again, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and beyond in my Buzz Lightyear voice. And we usually have different topics that I want to discuss on Friday nights. Usually trending news or something going on in our hood, trending news. Some of the panel members, they might want to discuss something in the news or with celebrities or even something personal. So again, there's no topics off the table or off limits on Friday nights. So just get ready to enjoy some good old conversation. What's up, Vibrant Low? How you doing? Was that you who had asked me? I think it was you who had commented on a video that I had posted, asked me, was I going to go driving around like I did last Christmas and record like the lights around the city and stuff. I am going to do that. The certain areas where they be having like all the trees lit up and the neighborhoods and the street poles and all that. I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to venture out into some other neighborhoods, catch a glance of, different people's decorations. Like, y'all see my neighbors across the street, right? Like, they got everybody over there in their yard, all those monsters in their yard. I done posted them up on my YouTube community wall and on Facebook. But they got like Jason over there, Michael Myers, they got Freddy Krueger, they got the It Clown, they got the Exorcist lady, they got the What's that little doll? What's that little doll? That girl doll. What's her name? Annabelle? Is it Annabelle? They got Annabelle. They got who else they got over there? You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Child, I'm telling you. And the thing about it is they're where my office is, where I'm right now sitting, like my right side, which is probably your left, but my right side, you see where the window is. So the street goes this way and my neighbors are across the street. So like my side vision, I be swearing somebody walking past or outside, and it's always like they're monsters in their yard because they move. They actually move. Like the clown, he jumps up and down, not jump off the ground, but his body like stretches out. And the exorcism girl, her head spins all around. Michael, they even got the thing from oh, what's that Jigsaw? They got Jigsaw sitting in a chair over there. So all the different monsters or the different Halloween characters, they do things. Even Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger, and they make all these sounds. So like this is like all throughout the day, right? So I'll be like, oh, is that somebody outside? It's one of their characters doing some shit across the street. Hey Pandy, what's up? But I'm about to show y'all a picture. Matter of fact, I have like a personal electrician, that I found out by way of recommendations, all black company or whatever. And so I've been having them come out and do certain things to my house since I got it, this past spring. And today I had them, or was that yesterday? Yesterday I had them install a electrical outlet on the front porch because I got one in the back, but I don't have one in the front. And I like to sit on my porch a lot. I hate having wires going through the house, underneath the screen doors, all that, extension cords. So they got around to that yesterday. And so they was looking across the street at all the characters for Halloween in my neighbor's yard, but they were covered with garbage bags. Okay. So imagine all these tall, big old figures in a yard and they're covered with garbage bags. What's scarier, to see the actual Halloween characters or to see them all over there in garbage bags? So they was like, what is over there in that yard? So I'll be taking pictures like everybody else who drive by, be stopping and recording and asking my neighbors, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? This is cool. So anyway, I showed them the pictures of what they look like without the garbage bags on them, because when it rains, they put the garbage bags on the characters to keep them from getting wet, getting dirty and stuff like that. So if you've never seen the characters, like if you didn't see that was Jason over there or Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers, you'd be like, what is those things in their yard with garbage bags over them? What the hell is going on? But I'm going to show you this picture real quick. And I already got the address blotted out. So let's see. And welcome everybody to the live. You said, what about the church trunk and treat? You know what? Vibrant Lowell. Hold on. Let me upload this picture first. Let me upload this picture first. And then I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to talk to you about that. Because I honestly haven't decided if I'm going to do the trick or I haven't even prepared for it. Like, honestly, I haven't prepared for it. I didn't order any decorations for my car. Because, we're supposed to decorate our cars or our trucks, SUVs, whatever we drive. And then we're also supposed to buy a whole bunch of candy to put in our trunks. Now, the church does provide, oh my God, I hate to say church and hell in the same sentence, but the church provides hella candy every Halloween. So even if you bring your own candy to put in your trunk for the kiddos of the church in the neighborhood, if you run out, they be having, I'm like, dang, y'all must spend thousands and thousands on candy every year, because it's like the candy is like unlimited candy. But let me show you this picture real quick. Let me blow it up. This is my neighbors. This is the house that I wake up to every day. Every day. So if I look out the window right now, they staring at me. They staring at me. And every character does his own thing. And when I say that clown, the it clown, it springs up like probably 2 feet. And it'd be like out of nowhere, kids just be walking past after school or before school, and these characters just start doing different things. I done seen them run, I done seen kids scream, I done seen grown-ups scream. Like in that little exorcist doll with the dress in the front, her whole head spins around and she just makes all these weird noises, and it's like you can hear it. I can hear it, because I'm right across the street. But it's really cool, though. It's really cool. The kids love it, and grown folks, they love it too. So, Michelle's daughter. Hey, Michelle's daughter. You said you spent about $60 on candy from Costco. Mario said, I see. You said, see, I couldn't do it, especially coming home from the clubhouse, and I've been drinking. No, Mario, I like to sit outside at night, right? You already know. And when I'm sitting outside the front of the house, I'm telling you, it's so crazy because I'm sitting there and it's dark, and all I see across the street from me is all these monsters and murder and Halloween characters, and I'll be having my drink. I'll be like, is somebody? If one of them things start walking across the street, or if that damn thing, what's the thing in the front? The one in the front, that's the Jeepers Creepers. They got, you see how tall the stake is? He's like 10, 12 feet up in the air in front of my house. So I'm like, child, I'm telling you, it's really creepy sometimes. But I done got used to it. They and then the thing is, Halloween month is, of course, in October. They had this shit up since August, like the end of August, right? So I'm seeing this every day. Every morning I wake up, coming inside my house, right here from my office window, I got a just great view of their front yard. And so I've been seeing this for almost 2 months now, and I'm like, dang. See, I like Halloween. Don't get me wrong. I am a Halloween person. I like Halloween movies. I like scary movies, period. I mean, the Saw, we have every video in the Saw series. I mean, we have all the scary. We still got DVDs, y'all. Okay, and no, I ain't got rid of them. And I know some people didn't got rid of their DVDs, but I got DVDs for days. I got music CDs for days, and I ain't got rid of them. So, yeah. Matter of fact, we still got. Don't judge me, but we still got VHS tapes. Do not judge me. They still in the boxes. I moved like 6 months ago. They still in boxes because I haven't taken them out of the boxes, but we do have DVDs and we still have VHSs around here. So yeah. Anyway, again, don't judge me. But yeah, so I just thought I'd show y'all. Some of y'all already seen this photo of my neighbor's yard because I posted it on my community wall on YouTube, and I also posted it on Facebook and on my IG. And if y'all don't follow me on IG and YouTube and IG, Twitter, and Facebook, follow me. The Hood Table. I'm even on TikTok. Okay, I'm even on TikTok. But I don't be doing that much TikToking, but I am on TikTok. And most of the videos are of my little grandbaby, Ace. And I have a cute video of him that I cannot post till Halloween because it's in his Halloween outfit. And his mom and dad, my son, and them, they're like, Mom, please don't post it till after Halloween. I mean, after, that day or Halloween or whatever. And I'm like, oh, but it's so cute. I just want to post it right now. But you know how it is with these You know, when you're dealing with other people's kids, my kids, Mario, we Facebook friends, so you already know. I used to post like all the stuff, everything my kids did, sports, Christmas, musicals, just all kind of things, birthdays. So they know I'm really like, I'm really like a social media guru per se, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you said no judgment because I do too in a VCR DVD. Yes, like people, I don't know. Let me get this picture down, y'all. If I scare somebody coming in here, they're like, "Ooh, is that the cloud?" Oh, you see, they got little Georgie there with the yellow raincoat on and the balloon. And little Georgie, his balloon, he can stretch his hand out, and it goes back and forth. So the balloon goes back and forth, and his eyes, they light up. They white and they light up, and it's so creepy at nighttime because when the balloon moves away from his face, you see these bright white eyes. So yeah, I'm telling you, I can't wait till Halloween is over. A few more days, and my neighbors will take this stuff down. Hopefully. Um, who's ready to start decorating for Christmas? Am I the only one? Am I the only one who's ready to start decorating for Christmas? mm. Again, don't judge me. hmm Now, Christmas, that's my holiday. My decorating, I'll be having the whole house from the bathroom. And see, you got to start early with Christmas, though. You have to start early because even though most people don't light up their tree or turn on their lights till Thanksgiving or the night before or that weekend, you have to start decorating, especially if you go all out like I do. You got to start decorating early. So it's about to be November. I already got the lights on top of the house. I got pictures. Hold on, you know I got pictures. And some of y'all probably already saw the pictures. hmm Yes, you probably already saw the pictures. Let's see. Do I got them on my computer? hmm Christmas lights. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This picture's a little blurry. It's a little blurry, but y'all get the gist. Matter of fact, I think I got a better picture. Let's see. Lights. See, I just can't remember what I saved it under. Oh, okay. Here's a good pic. Okay, I'll show you guys this one. All right. So I already got my lights up around the house. Now they're not on. They're not on yet. But I did turn them on when we plugged them up and after we hung them up on the roof because you got to make sure they work. Right. So this is the back of my house. See if I can make it a little bigger. Okay. Now let me share. Okay, so that is the back. And we got the lights going all the way around the house. So let me make that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's the back of my house. So we already got the lights up and they go all around the house. This is the back. They go around the front, the side, all that. But yeah, that is the back of my house. And I actually had to have the people who came and hung them out for me. And it takes time because you got to put like those clips. You got to put clips like every few inches all around the roof, all around the house. So for the people who got like mansions and homes like that, I don't know how much they got to pay to put that up. But that it takes time. And then the people got to get on the roof. Yes, the roof. They got to get on the roof. Hold on, matter of fact, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can Thank you, Pandy. Thank you, Michelle. Hold on. Here's the other one. Oh no, that's the video. Hey everyone. Oh, that was the video, my Amazon review video. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think the rest of them might be on my phone. Yeah, the rest of them might be on my phone. But yeah, so that's basically what they look like. They're all white lights, and I do Amazon reviews. I am an Amazon affiliate. So I do Amazon reviews. So I did record the lights and everything and upload that on Amazon. But yeah. So I'm excited. I'm ready to decorate for Christmas. That's my favorite time of the year. I be having stuff all in the windows, stuff all over the tables in the houses, lights going all through the house, all outside the house. And I already got like some Christmas stuff. Hold on, let me show y'all some of the stuff I got. Let me see if I can get it out the box without breaking anything. Let's see, what are these? Oh. Well, I guess these are like some, I forgot what they are. Oh, yeah. These are, well, of course they are trees, but it's 4 of them, and you got to open them up. You know, you got to expand them, and they have like a solar battery or whatever. So I'm gonna do reviews on all this stuff that I be getting from Amazon. And they got lights on the bottom of them. So they attach and you just put them in a row or something in your yard. But yeah, this is some of the stuff that I got. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And I dropped something. I don't know what I dropped. I'll find it later. Hey, what's up, Maurice? What's up, Mo? How you doing? It's been too long. Yes, it has been too long. I don't know, where do you just be disappearing? You just be disappearing. You must be down there booed up. Somebody got you booed up because we be seeing you like every 5-6 months. I'm like, where's Maurice? Where he been? Hold on, let me make sure I read all y'all comments. Oh, Pandy said, me, you ready for Christmas, to decorate and all that kind of stuff? I'm ready for everything. Christmas presents, I'm ready to go shopping. Already, I got all this stuff in my Amazon cart, y'all. You know how you be putting stuff in your Amazon cart because you want to place like one order, but you take your time looking at things because you're busy, you're working, whatever. And so every time you get on Amazon, you might find something else and you add it in your cart. So I got like all this stuff in my cart. And I'd be like, okay, I need to find a few more things, for my kids and, their mates and my grandbaby. And I just got to find a few more things. Then I'll add it to the cart and then I'll, check out or whatnot. But yes, I am so ready. Mario said, I still don't know who cooking for Thanksgiving. I ain't thought about Christmas. Hold up, Mario. Now you can cook, right? And you're a baker, just like me. So I know you can make cakes and desserts. So what you mean you don't know who cooking? And y'all, why I got this pimple on my head? Y'all probably can't see it, but I see it, and it's right there, and it's driving me crazy. It is driving me crazy. But yeah, Mario, I know you better get over there and whip something up. You already know I'm cooking. I cook every holiday. I took off. We always get the Friday after off, which is awesome because Black Friday. So I get to do Black Friday every year, and I usually do that with my sisters. But I took off. I always take off the Tuesday and the Wednesday before Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I always take the day off afterwards if we don't automatically have it off. So that way I can get stuff done like early. Like, you do your cakes and you do your pies like a few days early. Then you do this and that like a day early. Then you get up at the crack of dawn before anybody get up, and you cook the day before and get like I like to get all my there's certain things that I don't like to cook ahead of time. And I just don't. Like my macaroni and cheese, that's some same day shit right there. Now after the holidays or what or even if it's for Sunday dinner, afterwards, yeah, I'll make some, day later, day after, a few days after, but macaroni has to be fresh, piping hot, boiling, bubbling, cheesy, just all that the day of. So that's one thing I make the day of. But everything else, I pretty much can make the day before. Like my dressing, my homemade dressing, I make that the day before. I prep it the day before. I get it all mixed up. I make my cornbread because it's always best if you make your cornbread for your dressing at least 2 days prior, because your cornbread for your dressing should be like really stiff, really hard, really solid. Your cornbread should be really solid. And if you have made your dressing the same day or even made your cornbread the night before, you can tell a difference if from making your cornbread days in advance compared to doing it like the same day. It's a big difference in the texture of your dressing. So I always make my cornbread like a few days in advance. And then the night before the holiday or the night before I want to cook my dressing, I mix it up, put all my veggies in there, I always put chicken breast or something like that, or chicken tenderloins in my dressing. Mix it all up, put my cream of chicken, cream of celery, put all my, chicken juices, chicken broth, all that stuff in there, and basically prep it, put some foil on it, throw it in the fridge. And then the next day, like maybe 2 hours before I want to put it in the oven, I let it sit out for a couple of hours so I can get, room temperature, and then I throw it in the oven. So yeah, but everything else, my greens and baked beans and whatever else I'm making, green bean casserole, my yams, everything else, you can make that all early, but mac and cheese, I don't want that shit gotta be made the day that I want to eat it. Yep. At least 3 days before my cornbread for dressing. Yep. Same here. At least 2 days. At least 2 days. 3 days is good. But yeah, at least 2 days. And hey, was that Katie? Hey, Katie L. What's up, boo? Thank God it's Friday. Yes. And Pandy said, yes, makes it dress. It does. It makes it taste so much better. Like, And when I do my cornbread and I do have it like sitting out, I have it sitting out on the counter, or I have it sitting out on the kitchen table. I got like 2 tables in my kitchen. So I don't even cover the cornbread because I want it to get solid and I want it to get firm, and I want it to get, in covering it, you're just making it moist. You're just making it, you're making moisture. So don't even cover it, unless you put like maybe a towel on it. Like some people put a towel. I think my mom used to do that. She used to put like a big towel over it. But don't put no aluminum foil or nothing like that, because that just makes it moist and that defeats the purpose. But you said you good? Yes, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see everybody in here tonight. There are a few things I want to discuss. Of course, let me go over here and oh Lord. Oh, somebody just hit me up and said their baby don't feel too well. Oh. Well, if you're watching me right now, I really hope that your baby feels better really soon. Yeah, somebody just inboxed me, told me that their baby's not feeling good. Well, there was a few things that I wanted to discuss, but there's one particular thing. Let me go over here. I need y'all to give me y'all opinions on this ish. Hold on, let me hit mute. I don't know how many of y'all seen that. A lot of times when we discuss stuff, especially if it's trending news, y'all kind of already know what it's about, or y'all done heard about the story. But yeah, we like to bring to the hood table, especially on our Friday nights, different things that might be trending in the news that's going out. That's going on, I should say. You said, yep, your mom used to use a towel. Yep. And Mario said, yep, you want it to dry out. Yep, you want it totally dry and solid. Yep, that's just how my mama used to make it. Rest in peace, mother dear. But this next story, y'all, if y'all haven't heard about this, or if you have, I just want your opinions on it because I was very disturbed. Like, very disturbed. Grown. See, there's times where I know kids can get on our nerves. Like, kids can really get on our everlasting. Hey, I got two of them, okay? I got two boys. Kids can get on your everlasting nerves, but we as adults, there's just certain times that we have to be like, okay, I'm gonna be an adult here. Especially when you're dealing with somebody else's kid, especially with children in schools, things like that. But see, that's also why. And Tanya loves the kids. Everybody know I love the kids, my little cousins, my friends' kids, all that. But oh no, not that one, Mario. We talked about that last week. Yep, we did a video on that last week. And that was, man, I'm telling you, like I said last week, each one of them daycare workers needed their ass whooped, and I would have been glad to give it to them had them been my kids. But like they said last week when we did our show last week, had that been, see, none of them kids, and I hate to be stereotypical sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta tell it like a TI is, okay? None of them kids was black. And that's all I gotta say right there. When it comes to them daycare kids who had the daycare workers running around with the screen mask scaring them lifeless, to see the terror on those 2, 3, 4-year-olds, yeah. Like I said, none of those kids was black. Because trust and believe, it would have been a black mama and a black daddy down at the daycare kicking the dough in. Trust. But anywho, this next story that we're going to discuss, it deals with a Detroit school bus driver who got in a fight with how old was the girl? I think the girl was 12 on the bus. So let's check this out, okay? And y'all make sure y'all give me y'all opinions on what y'all think about this story. And I'm gonna hit mute so I can make sure y'all hear it really good.
That explains what allegedly started this whole thing.
The evilness in her eyes that I seen while she was attacking her, I just felt so helpless. And I just felt so sorry for my child.
Just a 12-year-old. This mom says her daughter, Amira Brown, a 7th grader, was the victim of a vicious attack by a school bus driver.
I don't think she know how she is. She is just quiet and she just looks sad.
It happened this week near the Carver STEM Academy on Detroit's west side, a Detroit public school. Chrissy Coakley says her daughter's bus stopped when it happened.
She was waving at her brother and she was approached and tapped and told her to sit her ASS down.
Then she says her daughter called the bus driver out for cussing. And that's when she says the driver started wailing on her child.
I thought it was a fake video when the family contacted me last night.
The family hiring well-known attorney Lillian Diallo, who says the bus driver even bit Amira in the face.
It was such a vicious attack. How does a grown woman bite a child? Bite, not just the beating part. You bit her in her face.
The bus driver, of course, with a very different story as to what led up to that video. The bus driver says she was telling the little girl to calm down and sit down. That's when the little girl went to the front of the bus and swung first.
That's not true. Oh, now, listen here. They are wrong for even saying something like that.
The school released a short statement to us saying they contract a third party to run their buses, a company called Trinity. Trinity has suspended that driver from service and she's facing termination. The attack is also being investigated for criminal charges too.
She needs some help, and I pray for her. She needs some help. Something is definitely psychologically wrong with her to be able to do that.
And her daughter beaten up, bruised, fearful to go to school. Reporting on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Mm-hmm. See, watching that right there had me like speechless. Yeah, Pandy, like, can you believe that? I was like, when somebody sent me that, one of my co-hosts, because we have like a group chat, me and my Friday night panel, we have a group chat. So we be sending stories, posting stories in there that might be interesting to discuss, And somebody sent that and put that in our group chat. And I was like, you kidding me? Now, there has been fights or bus drivers who put their hands on kids before, but I ain't never seen nothing like that. And it was all on camera. And from what the mother of the child is saying, the school bus driver even bit the kid in the cheek. Like she did a whole Mike Tyson on a kid. She did a whole Mike Tyson on the kid. Not only was she beating the kid, but bit the kid in the cheek. See, woosah, woosah. I'll be ready to fight. See, I don't know. Some people is a little bit more mature, and I know I'm in my 40s. But the mentality that I have from growing up and fighting a lot, and that's still, a little bit of that kind of stays with you, no matter what age you get. Especially when it involves your loved ones, people you really care about, your children. Like, I would have seen that video. I'm like, where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? I'm like, you bit my child in the cheek? And she's 12. Like, the child looked like she barely weighed probably 100 pounds, if that. And then the bus driver said that from what the bus driver is saying. Now, we ain't seen, this is just the footage from, it looks like what happened from this angle. A kid, of course, recorded it. And it looks like, how you, something pop off and you don't be recording at the beginning because you don't know it's about to pop off. But as soon as the shit hits the fan, you put that thing on record. And so that's what it looks like. Like they caught them after they started fighting. So as far as the bus driver saying the kid walked up to her and hit her while she was in her seat, while she was in her driving, seat, they're saying, the attorney saying, I don't even know why they would lie and say that. So obviously there is cameras on the bus, and most buses are supposed to have cameras. I think all buses are supposed to have cameras, right? So I'm waiting on the footage from the school bus camera. I'm waiting on the footage because the driver, if there is cameras on that bus, the driver should know that the whole thing was recorded. And if the child did not go up there and hit the driver first, but I don't know. Okay. Let me see. Let's think of this another way, okay? Yeah, she was fighting her life. I'm telling you. Ooh, child, I'm telling you. I done told y'all before about this fight I was in when I was like 12 years old. And I don't only think I was 100 pounds. I was probably like 90 pounds or something because I used to be real little a long time ago. But and I got in a fight with this chick who was much bigger than me. She was much taller than me. She was probably like 6 foot. I was like 4'11", and we was scrapping. I was getting it too, boy. I was getting it too. So shoot, you take them down like like that giant in the Bible, okay? So But yeah, the girl was getting with her. She really was. And there's another video I had posted. Y'all gonna have to check that video out. There's another video I had posted. It's a video from our local city from Omaha, and it was two females who got into it at a gas station, and they both wanted to fight another lady, but that other lady's daughter jumped in, and she was beating the brakes off of this woman, and the daughter probably was about 12, maybe, give or take, and she was beating the brakes. I mean, she was dog walking that lady in the gas station right here in my city, and that shit was, it was epic. But yeah, the girl, she was fighting. But when you look at it this way, like, okay, if the bus driver just walked up to the girl and the girl didn't do what she asked her to, and she started fighting the girl, that's messed up. It's messed up all the way around. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta let these kids do what they gonna do and write their asses up, because you can end up in jail for putting your hands on somebody's kids. Who wants to go to prison for just because some kid was mouthing off to you? You know, and then you gotta go to jail, go to prison. You're gonna have this charge. You can't no longer work around kids. You can't no longer work for no schools or daycares or anything else like that. You know, if the charges stick and you actually get, you know, convicted and all that. So sometimes you just gotta take one for the team. You guys take one for the team, like for real. Like, see, that's why I don't do. Although I love kids and I'm like the protector. I really am. I'm like, when something happens to a kid, I'm like, I'm all ready to go, like for real. But I don't have the patience to deal with kids that I don't know. Like smart mouths, talking back, throwing stuff at you, trying to hit you, you know, all that kind of stuff these kids be doing in school and stuff. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. So I know to avoid those type of situations, right? Because I ain't trying to get locked up because somebody's knuckleheaded ass kid is being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But and Mario said, even if that child swings, there's procedure. Yeah, there's a procedure. You do not engage. Now, protecting yourself, like if a kid is jumping on you and stuff like that, I can see protecting yourself, trying to restrain them, you know, something like that. But that bus driver was swinging and banging, boy. They was swinging and banging. And what's up, bro? Did you see that video? Ooh,
Yeah, I said
today.
praise white
You said praise white Jesus. I don't know how he feel about this situation, bro.
people. I said
And most buses
it
do
was
have cameras, don't they, bro? Like, shouldn't all the buses these days have cameras?
yeah, it still shouldn't have went down the way it went down, but I know how that goes.
Now, what would you have
I
done?
know how.
But let's say the bus driver is telling the truth. And granted, we haven't seen the bus footage yet. We just seen somebody's kid's cell phone footage. But let's say that you or any of y'all in the chat, let's say y'all was the bus driver and the bus driver's story is true, that she told the child to sit down, get in her seat or whatever, and the child walked up to her and just bopped her in the back of her head while she was, you know, trying to drive or control the bus. What would you have done? How would you have handled that, bro?
Whooped her ass. You gotta whoop her ass. Because for one, you're driving a 10 plus ton vehicle with other lives on it. And for you to even touch me in the back of my head because you feel the need to be in your feelings, yeah, I would have slowly stopped the bus and gave her a straight up, I gave her one of them Bernie Mac from head of state backhand. And then we went right back to driving the bus. And then I would have, then as soon as she got to the thing, I would call her mama. I would have called her parents and I would say, listen, hey, if y'all wanna catch a fade, we can do that right here, right now. If y'all wanna go to court, we can do that too. But because your child persisted to put their hands on me and assault me and slap me in the back of my head while I'm driving this 10 plus ton vehicle with 10, 15, 20 other doggone kids that got to get home to their lives. Why is your child's life more important than mine and these other kids? She shouldn't have put her hands on me, so that's why she got a 5-finger discount. and go from
See,
there.
I can't wait to see the footage from the bus, though. I like you got me up here so tickled. I'm trying not to laugh.
I'm
But you
dead
know,
very
that's how
serious, man.
a lot of people would do the same thing. Like
Look,
like
I
in
would rather.
a situation, if a child was to just spill off on you, just punch you, like sometimes it's the reaction. Like, no, the hell you did. Like when you got really quick reflexes too, it's like bow bow. You know,
So she would have got beat up. No, I'm
get them
sorry.
hands.
I don't mean to. I don't beat up on kids. She
See,
would have got beat up.
I don't beat up on kids either. But see, I guess it's I don't know if that was the case, if that's truly the case, and the child hit her first. I guess you just got to be in that situation. But if the bus driver just walked up on that kid and just started fighting with that kid, then that's an issue. That's an issue,
Yeah, that's
and
an issue.
that kid it needs to. But if that kid hit them first, just like if an adult was to hit a kid first, I want charges put on that kid. Send their ass to boot camp.
Just, have you ever seen a bus crash? Have you ever seen the victims of an actual bus crash?
Man,
That shit is dramatic, man. That shit is that will cause PTSD even in the most hardened criminal killer on the planet. That shit will give them nightmares to see kids' bodies and shit mangled all up and all that. That ain't nothing to be playing with.
it's not. And hey,
And
sus.
like I said, there's
Hey y'all,
what the
Hey,
hell going down?
we talking about that
man.
video of the kid and the bus driver.
Oh yeah, that was here, girl. That was a hot mess. But let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be straight up honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no reason under the sun why that woman bit that baby in the face.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Even if
care.
y'all was fighting, did you have to bite her
I
in
don't
the face?
care. I
Oh, she
don't,
bitter?
girl.
Yeah, she
She
bit
bit her
her.
in the
She Mike
face.
Tyson her.
Oh,
She
okay, yeah,
Mike.
Bit her in
that's a
the, and
little
you
bit.
and you
Okay,
can
yeah,
hear the
that's
baby. You hear the baby in the background screaming, "I'm scared! I'm scared!
They
I
I'm
have to
ain't
see what
scared!"
Mike
got bit.
She Mike Tyson the hell out of her. She
Nah,
just
she gave her
She's
to Jeffrey Dahmer. She thought she was gonna get
oh
ate.
Girl,
oh.
it was terrible. It was really bad, girl.
It was bad, and I watched the video, but a lot of people agree that if the child see, we gotta watch the soon as if you get the footage before I do, Cisco, please share it
Oh,
with us
oh
because I need to
the
see the
footage of the
bus
bus.
footage. I want
It was on the
no,
news.
I want to see the bus video,
Yeah,
The
the
bus
actual
video.
video.
Oh, the act like
not
it with the
not
kids.
the
Oh
video
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
kids took
Yeah, no,
doing
no, no, no. I
themselves.
didn't. Mm-mm.
I want to see the bus surveillance because that driver said that the kid walked up to her while she was in her driver's seat and hit
That's
her.
what she said. But
But the lawyer
Smack.
is saying that ain't what happened.
and I think the kid said
Somebody
that's what
lying.
happened either. I think the
Somebody
kid.
lying.
Yeah,
I think
somebody lying.
yeah, because from what I heard, that the baby is a real quiet kid, and what happened was the lady cussed somebody out, and the girl said something like, "Oh, she cussing," or something like that, or
Mm-hmm.
saying something to her about her cussing, and she didn't like because the kid checked her about her cursing. But I don't care what that
That
child
still
did.
seems a bit much, though. Even if a kid
I don't
says,
care what that baby did,
like,
honey. You number one. That's just the rule of thumb. You can't put your hands on somebody's kid. Now I understand some of these kids are off the chain.
yeah, and if they come swinging and banging,
Some of
Sure,
them are off.
if
that's
they
all
Some of
out
come
the
these
swinging
window.
kids,
and banging, then sometimes you gotta like wrap them up. You gotta do something.
yeah, some of these kids are definitely off the chain, and people can say what their kids won't do. But honey,
Yep.
I'm a witness. When the mama and daddy away, the cats will play. There was a
I'm a witness. I was that kid.
But listen, not only listen, girl. We one night we were coming from the movie theater, and there was a movie theater that wasn't far from it was like we're near a strip mall. And so what happens is you see a lot of kids parents would drop them off and pick them up when the movie was over, but there was a McDonald's up there. So what happened was A lot of times you might say, look, keep your butt right here. I'm going to drop you off right here and I'm going to pick you up right here. Oh, but you know, like most kids, when you pull off, they go out another door and they do what they going to do. Because it ain't like you going to get them no essay on what they just watched at the movies. These kids used to leave and go to McDonald's, girl. When I tell you that these kids, this young boy was with his dad, and the kids got so disrespectful, they were trying to jump on this man's son while he was with his son. They jumped on the man, jumped on his son. One of the kids took his shirt off. It was in the wintertime and was out there with no shirt on fighting this grown man. The man took his belt off and started swinging it at the kid. You could tell he was a very respectful man. And his son was, you could tell his son was like under his control. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to jump on the boy because I guess the boy kind of was like a little square kind of thing, whatever. They tried to jump on that boy in front of his daddy. His daddy was not having it.
Hey, no, I told y'all about, y'all know I told y'all about that time when my son got jumped right in front of my eyes. I was going to pick him up from an after school program. They jumped him right in front of my eyes. He was minding his own business, playing basketball, and two boys just jumped off the bleachers and started fighting him. And I dropped all my shit, took off, and we was all bam, 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 bam. But
there you go, man.
No, you ain't about to jump my kid, and I'm going to stand there and say, please get off.
And then they want to press charges on you because you're an adult.
We all pressing charges. Shit, I'm pressing charges.
But I'm saying they want to press charges on an adult because they feel like, oh, okay, you out here doing this, that, and the third. But see, these kids, people just don't understand. You leave your kids away. They not, honey, this apple bottom sweetie pie. You think they are. Nope.
No, a lot of parents, they know exactly how their kids are. They know exactly how they are.
Because I know some that gets out there and gets down with them. Bro, when I had my daughter, my middle daughter, my cousin and her mom, my little cousin, went to the same school as her, and they got into a fight. My little cousin's mom pushed my daughter in there in the middle to fight with him. I was so pissed, girl. I was so pissed. I was like, hold on.
I'm that kind of person. If it's the last resort, don't let nobody hit on you. Don't let nobody abuse you. If it's like, if you can walk away.
Oh, it turned out being a big school brawl, girl. It was
I used to be that kid that just walked away and be like, I don't want to fight. And then after a while, I was like, forget that. People will keep picking at you, and you try to just knock their ass out for them to leave you alone.
Yep.
Gonna learn today.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna mute the phone. Hold on, y'all.
You're right. You're gonna learn today. But yeah, if your child is gonna jump right in front of you, I don't see no reason why you should sit there. And what you gonna do? Call the cops? My child is getting up. Remember the kid who, bro? Where was that at? Like, was that here in Omaha? Or was that somewhere else where some kid was getting jumped at school and they died?
That's been all over the country. That's didn't happen.
I know, but it was like one that was really, really in the news and trending, and it was a little girl. I remember it was a teenage girl.
Oh, you talking about over in South Omaha?
Was it here? Mario, was
that
your cousin?
Years. I think that was some years back.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, that was some years back.
Oh my God, that was your cousin? I remember that like it was yesterday. And I was like, oh man, South High. That's my alumni.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was one of my OG partners. I was one of his great nieces, I think.
Yep. I remember that like it was yesterday. And so that's my thing. If you seeing a child get jumped, anything can happen within a few minutes of them getting beaten or kicked or they head hit the concrete. I think with that girl, with Mario's cousin, I think her head hit the concrete. And that was so sad. And all the other kids were just standing around and just watching. So when my son was getting jumped, I jumped right in. and it was two boys that was fighting him, and I jumped right in. And my son had one of them. He was getting that one good. He had one underneath him, and he was just welling on him. But then the other boy was punching him in the back of the head, so I had to jump in. I'm like, I'm not about to stand around.
My
You hit him in the back of you should have hit him in the back of the head till he shitted on himself.
I'm not about to stand around.
One of my nieces,
he was straight shit on
Indiana,
himself.
she real pretty girl.
Yep, she had an asthma attack. That's what it was, Mario. Sorry, Sislo. That's what it was. She had an asthma attack. Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
One of my nieces in Indiana, real pretty. Her and her sisters are like athletes. All of them are athletes, and she's real cute, real shapely, and all this and that. Girls in the school, you know, picking on her, whatever. And she had a lot of good friends or what have you. But this one particular girl, bigger than her, and I guess she felt like because she was bigger than her, that my niece was going to be afraid of her. Well, y'all, this girl kept messing with my niece to the point to where finally my niece just got mad. I mean, she was like taunting her, and she called herself gonna jump on her because Jonna was small or what have you, and she was bigger than Jonna. Girl, Jonna got so mad, she knocked the girl down, put that chair over her.
I know that's right.
Had the girl pent up under the big old girl, pent on the chair, and she sat on Jonna sat in the chair and went to work on her tail. That big old chick, she had her pent, them 4 legs was around, you know, had her torso, like her waist, her hips was under 2 legs, her arms was the other 2, and Jonna went to work on her. She said,
I'm telling you, like Goliath,
she pinned her tail in that big girl in that chair and went to work on her tail. I said, and I bet you better not do nothing to her. She said, honey, I took her out to lunch.
I
took her out to lunch. She said, I told her, good. I'm glad you finally stood up to her because the girl.
Because you gotta defend yourself. Like it comes to a point, like when my son's first fight, my oldest one, his first fight, it was because a boy kept picking on him, and the boy was just a bully, a school bully. So he picked on a lot of kids. And my son wore glasses, and he was a little overweight back then. So the boy would tease him and stuff, and he would like knock his glasses off. I mean, he would just do all these things.
Just being mean.
We tried every route, talking to the teacher, talking to the principal, because like I said, I always raised them to like try to work it out because you can't fight all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't doing nothing. The boy still bothering him. I said, okay, the next time he do anything to you, you better dog walk his ass. And like 2 days later, the boy walked past my son and knocked all his schoolwork on the floor. And my son got up and commenced to whooping that ass. And the boy ended up being suspended for 3 days, but my son for a week because they said how bad he was whooping that boy's ass. They was like, we have to go get extra teachers because your son was not letting go of that boy. And I was like, and when he left, when I picked him up from school, we went straight to McDonald's. You want some
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did my oldest daughter like that. My oldest daughter, this boy was messing with her. And she kept asking, you know, she kept telling him, you know, leave her alone. He was speaking with, I think he kind of liked her, but he didn't know how to go about it or whatever. Girl, this boy got on her, that girl nerve so bad, she took her umbrella. her little strawberry shortcake umbrella.
Oh no.
And beat his tail with it. Beat his tail. I wonder why my baby didn't get off at her stop when I went, you know, to pick her up from the bus. That when I met her at the bus stop, she didn't get off at her stop. And I called the school. I was like, why is my child not on? Oh, we have her here in the office. For what? Well, she got into a fight and she's going to be suspended. I said, she got into a fight? Yes, and unfortunately she's going to be suspended because she should have just. I said, oh, What do you expect for her to do? Just sit there and get whooped? She wasn't supposed to get them off of her.
You're supposed to get beat up.
No, ma'am. Unfortunately, we have a no
violence policy.
I
But I
said,
hate
guess
that
what?
shit
I
because it's
said, that's
like,
fine, but I'm taking her out for ice cream. Suspend her if you want to.
but
She
that's
going out for ice
wrong. I
cream
have
day.
always thought that was wrong. Like, if
Yes.
a child defends themselves, like, what they supposed to just get beat up? That's not fair. If a child just keep bothering a child and they telling, they reporting it, we having all these goddamn meetings,
You
but
Mhm.
then all
can't.
this kind of stuff, and a child gets their ass whooped by your child because that child put their hands on them. Both of them
Girl.
kids should not be suspended. I hate that rule.
Yep. And then my middle daughter, girl,
It's been going on for
this
ages.
girl,
I know.
this girl started out supposed to be her friend, but she really wasn't ever her friend in the first place. She just wanted what my daughter had because my daughter had a phone, you know, this and all this other little kind of stuff. And the
She was
girls,
jealous.
they wouldn't do nothing. I went up to the school 5 times for this one little girl. Her mama went up, oh, my daughter doesn't do this. My daughter don't do this. Da, 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 da. I go to work and I work hard and da da da. I was okay. This same little girl that was messing with my baby, as soon as she got out of school one day,
Got her
that
ass.
girl came up. No, the girl came and hit my baby in the face with a lock, fractured the inside of her left eye.
Oh, that's a hell of a
It
ass whoop.
chipped the bone. Girl, they said with the lock and everything, but when they jumped on her, all her friends and her, they said my baby, it was a big circle around my daughter, and she whooped the doodle out that
Don't
little
tell me she
girl.
put a lock in a sock. You know that old trick.
No, she had a lock on one of those long things you put around your neck and put your keys or your ID and stuff on.
Oh, okay.
She had a lock on one of them. She swung and hit my baby in the face with it. Honey, when she did that, and then some other girls jumped in to try to help her, it was me and my girl. Once her auntie found out, it was a wrap. My auntie, my nephew, it was like 2 or 3 of my nephews, my ex-husband, who was crazy anyway, my nephew's wife, and it was about 10 of us deep. The security came and tried to stop us at the door. He's like, y'all waiting on y'all. It's too many of y'all and it ain't enough for us. Please, 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 whatever. I was like, no. I said, you know how many times we done been up here for this
Ass
same
whooping
thing? And
time.
she had a lot. I was like, oh, it's about to go down now. It's too late for all of
Ass
this
whooping
and the
time.
other. No. And she begged. We're gonna have to call the police. Do what
Call,
you
yeah,
gotta do.
call.
I said, because that's what y'all should have did in the first place.
Call on Jesus, email a prayer,
Girl,
but somebody
they
about to
said,
get
well,
their ass whooped.
if you all go straight down there, we're gonna fax down the information, her ID, da 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 da. We can't get y'all the information, but we're
Don't
gonna
care
give
nothing
it to
about
the
that.
police. We're down there. I went on, we pressed charges on the girl.
Yeah, because she could have lost her sight or
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
So
all
they
that.
pressed charges.
or
So the
anything.
prosecutor called me. I said, listen, this girl is 14 years old. I don't want the child having a felony on her record at 14, but she can't be putting her hands on my kids. So they said, well, I said, y'all got some kind of program that's going to help her to keep this felony off her record, whatever.
Shit,
Child, guess what? This is what the prosecutor said. He said, Miss Payne, the only reason why I'm doing it is because you asked. He said, but the first time she don't show up for a class, the first time she mess up, it's going to be a felony.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not know that child, Curtis went to leave. Do you not know that child
is bothering me because I got groceries today and the fruit fry is frying around the house. Sorry.
Girl, I get it. The very first class that girl missed, her mama left and went to work. Her sister called her mom and said the girl crawled out the dang on window and was gone. She missed the very first class. She had a felony on her record before you knew it. So you get some of these.
Oh, she needed that felony. I wouldn't even.
Yeah,
I don't
she
care.
didn't even
You hit my baby with a lock and bust her eye.
That's a whole lot of ass whooping.
Lock her.
Yup.
Put that lock on her handcuffs because that's the next lock she gonna see.
No, put the lock on her ass because that would have been your ass, Mr. Postman.
Did your daughter ever get her? Did she ever get a chance to get a rematch?
Could she even paint?
That would have been one rematch that I would have had to have.
Yeah, she had to pinch. She had to get pinched, beat up and pinched.
Man, I mean, I ain't no Layla Ali or nothing, but I ain't never lost a fight. But if I had lost a fight, I would definitely want a rematch. Like fuck that shit. We gonna fight every time we see each other. What's up?
What up?
How you doing, Mr. C?
Nothing. I'm cool. How's everybody? Hey, man, sister, how you doing? How you doing?
What you
Praise
picking us up from
YZ.
the store?
Oh, milk, cookies, alcohol, baklava. Shit, I don't need.
You in Wally's world. You in
Yep.
Wally's?
Yep, up on 90th, right around the corner from the house.
Yeah,
Where the
you
niggas
tell
is
by
at?
the ceilings.
Oh, no, not up here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on 132nd. My bad. Wrong one.
Well, they get to shooting out there too. I heard. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do, but my odds are a little bit better. The odds are more in my favor.
Do they
I
have
heard that.
cashiers out there?
No.
So
No, but they
none
only
of the
got
stores
one
have-
person staring at you for nothing.
Wow, I heard
Instead
this
of
is
two.
like a
You
national
said
thing now.
staring
They
at you
don't
for
have
nothing.
They don't even have security guards anymore, do they?
Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do.
I gotta
They got-
use that. So you got one person staring at you for nothing.
They just be staring
That's
at
all they do. Yep.
making sure you
Don't want to
spend
help. Don't do nothing.
That's it.
Don't say hi, bye, dry, hey, nay, nothing. Just
Here's my ass. What you need? Nothing.
just staring at you.
Supposed to be having 3 fucking carts going through self checkout. I'm good.
Man,
Don't go up there first of the month.
that's the only option we really got
Oh.
anymore is going through the self checkout or going through the
No, we always have an option. Baker's, Target. You can go anywhere else.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of the Walmart prices are kind of, some of them are more reasonable, and then you get your clothes and all your other stuff. So a lot of people still like to do the Walmart thing. But
No, I ain't knocking.
can't
I
wait
ain't
till they
knocking it.
bring the House of Poetry back.
well,
Yeah.
I order my groceries. Sometimes I order them, and Instacart is like the next thing since sliced bread.
No, I don't like nobody touching my groceries. I get my
I
own.
know that's right.
They touch them at the stove.
No, they be digging in their ass too. You can't
gotta
trust
clean
too
them
many of them.
anyway. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean them anyway.
No, I'm not cleaning groceries. That's all right. I'm good. Wait a minute. What kind of groceries you talking about?
Still gotta wash your fruit off. You still gotta wash, you know. So it's
She
certain
talking about
things you still gotta
She
clean.
talking about
But,
chitlins and dumplings.
oh hell
Right.
no, them chitlins. I don't even eat them, but I feel sorry for the people who do because they said they like $200 a bucket.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad I never liked them damn things.
Who in their wrong retarded mind would pay $200 for a
No,
bucket
they
of
really not. They like 50 or something like that, I think.
I don't give a fuck. That's still too much.
like that's man? I'm about to drink my last beer. I'm upset.
You
Can
always
somebody
got
make
one
a
beer
$200
left.
off a
Why
bucket
do
of
you
chitlins?
always have one beer left when you get on with us? You know you need like 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's because I didn't already went through this 6-pack. I ain't trying to be no lush, and I had 2 of them earlier, so that makes it
It's
8-pack.
Friday night. I'll have CP pick you up some.
No.
You know what? I picked me up some Uno Mas margarita mix, and I got some what do you call it? Coconut rum at home. I'm about to have me a nice drink.
Ooh,
He
what
about
is
to
it called? What's the
he about
mix
to get
called?
numb.
Some kind of peach margarita mix.
Oh
yeah, I can't do no rum. Yeah,
I love
somebody
me a good old margarita.
I said hi to Miss Cisco, and she ain't saying nothing. My feelings is almost hurt.
going to
You left
ICU. I'm
her
drinking
like
some
5
rum.
times. You done broke up and dumped her like.
Ain't nothing but love. The love is still there. I got nothing but love for her. Love and mutual respect.
I think she actually probably stepped away for a second. But Mario said they are $25 to $75 a bucket. Damn.
You know what? I mean, I need to stack up for next year and just start slinging them jokers because I don't even touch them. I mean, for real, give me a nice little Frigidator.
I ain't even touching the buckets. I ain't even gonna touch the bucket.
I just want to go buy about 10. I just want to buy about 10 buckets of them, sell them for about $75 a piece.
So you know, you wrong. You gonna scalp the chitlins?
No, I ain't scalping. I'm just giving you to what the
No.
store gonna charge
And
you.
you know,
You
and
can
you
just get it
can't
quick.
find them in Michigan nowhere.
I don't
You
know.
see what I'm saying?
My cousin said she had to order hers on reserve or some shit like
Oh,
that.
that's deep.
It ain't. You can't find them nowhere.
It ain't that much.
But
It ain't
I
good.
don't like nothing but Helen's. I mean Bessie's. One of
I
the
ain't
only
eating
ones I
out
like.
nothing that got to do with
Mario,
nothing
you
got to
said you
do with
paid
none of that.
$30 for 6 buckets. Where the hell you get 6 buckets of
Right.
chitlins for
For
$30?
Oh, that was there. Them was the bottom. That was the low bottom.
And you go straight to the
Chitlin.
farm and cut them out yourself.
But no, that's the low bottom. That means somebody had some bootleg chitlins.
Nah, Mario had to have went to the farm and they just
Hold on.
slashed the thing up. And they said, "Here you go." And they threw it in a bucket.
He
Nah,
said
Mario.
he said bootleg chillers. They
Yeah,
really
Nah,
shouldn't.
he called
You get
no,
this from the
bro
Chinese. Them come
called
from dog, cat,
right.
a little bit of
Those
rat.
Chinese
no,
chitlins,
bro. What did you call them
Wolverine
on
ass and
Facebook?
shit.
Well, y'all nice then.
No, on Facebook, bro called them booty noodles.
Oh yeah,
Oh
booty
yeah,
noodles.
booty noodles.
Yeah, there is the booty noodles.
And some of
Y'all
them
know
here
nothing.
call them wrinkle stinks. Wrinkle
Y'all know
stink.
nothing about the booty noodles.
When
Yeah,
bro
them booty
said
noodles.
booty noodles on Facebook, I about died.
And
Yeah, them is booty noodle. I'm trying to told you. You think I'm playing?
y'all think I could grow these turnip greens in the summer in the winter time?
You sure can, as long as you got a greenhouse effect. You sure can. Grow them in the house if you need to. Go get you some soil. Some
Mario
No,
soil,
what you
said,
not
need to
some
do,
I
soil, some
got
what you
soil,
need to
soil.
do is
but
find
I
somebody
have
that got a grow
like
house.
they
Find you somebody that got a grow house.
they growing. I bought some turnips.
Oh yeah,
And
girl, you got some
they've
good
been
soil.
tied up in this bag and they sparking greens already.
Yeah, make sure
"Ooh,
you got
I
some
don't
good
like turnips
soil.
either. Do you put turnips in your greens and stuff?"
Sometimes if I'm in
Oh
the
no,
mood
it's the
for it.
grain. She got some
No, never
turnip
mind, never
grain.
mind. I'm thinking about something else. Never mind. I don't know why I'm thinking about radish. Never mind.
Make sure you got some good
No,
soil up in them
I like
turnips.
turnip greens. I like all the greens. Turnips, mustard. I like them all.
Now give me the
You know what? It
turnip and
depends on who
mustard.
cooking them. Not everybody can cook them. They got to be cooked certain ways, good
Okay.
flavor. Otherwise, I ain't touching
Yeah,
them.
Let me tell y'all something.
because some people
I
even cook greens the same
I
amount of
can
time.
cook.
Put you some
Like
turkey
I am
necks
a
up in them.
cook.
Put you
You're a
some
Yeah,
cook
turkey
cook?
necks up in them.
I
this
can
fool is
cook
a cook,
soul food. I
and
can
she do
cook
desserts,
gourmet.
cakes, pies. She do it all.
I can create. I make my own seasoning. I'm a cook.
She's a cook.
Okay.
Well, you know what, sis?
And I enjoy what I do.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you a half of ostrich. I'm gonna send you 5 pounds of ostrich meat and a half a donkey.
I don't mess with no game, no wild nothing. If it
He
don't
said,
come,
He said an aspirin and a
I
half
don't
of
mess
a
with
donkey.
all that, no funky chicken and all.
Did you say half of a donkey?
He
Yeah,
tripped. Ostrich though. That's the part. I
five
eat the
pounds of
jackass
emu.
meat before I eat
Don't tell me it tastes like chicken.
No,
everything.
emu meat is way healthier than a donkey.
My mama
man,
called chicken yard bird.
yeah,
Yeah, but for real, she ain't lying.
I
She
told
Yard
you.
bird. She called it yard bird and sanctified bird.
But I want to know,
Uh,
Mario. Back to you, Mario. Why you not cooking? You
Hold
said you
on,
need to
y'all.
know who cooking for Thanksgiving. Mario, you know how to cook. Mario said ostrich burgers are good. Ostrich
for
burgers?
sure. You don't know about that shit. Fuck. I used to call them red fuckers. So they used to sell. They sell well, fuck records, but
You
red
mean
fuckers,
Fudd
yeah.
Ruckers?
Yeah, red fuckers. They sell ostrich burgers. Well, not down here no more. They actually they shut this one down here. It was in
They
College
shut
Station.
the one down up here too.
Really?
Well, there.
That,
Remember the one that was on 72nd?
that was over there for you know how many years that doggone fuck
I
red
know.
fuckers was
Back
over there?
when the crossroads used to be jumping.
That red fuckers was over there before they even built that Taco Bell behind it.
Yep.
Wow.
It's
That's
been it
deep.
was there for a long time.
Yeah, I'll take me some old donkey sausage and some
Yeah, Mr. CP, grab a fifth of Parmesan.
Too late. Too late. I'm checking out. I'm out this
Bring me a
bitch.
bag of
No, he
Funyuns.
drinking rum. Ugh, she said Parmesan and Funyuns.
And I
Oh,
know
that's
some
about to be a
Funyuns gotta
best
be
of
right
mama
by you.
food.
Some
Ugh.
Funyuns gotta be right by you.
Nope. I'm already checking out. See?
Oh
Here,
no,
you hear her
somebody about to
talking to
have
me?
the shits.
Here she telling me to get the fuck out of here. I gotta go.
Yeah,
That
'cause
is
they
a
close in
that's
what,
a
30 minutes?
bad
They close in 30
combination.
minutes.
She said, "Get your change and get out of here." I'm like, "All right."
Onions and Parmesan, that is a gastronomical event.
Who? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
That's what
I got
she said.
questions. Where was I at?
He
She
said
Where was I
said
at?
Funyuns and Parmesan.
that is a gastronomical event. Hey, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Go for it.
You just made my stomach hurt. I don't even want to finish drinking this last beer because just
You a lie.
thinking of
You a lie.
Funyuns. No, I'm serious because thinking of
You
Funyuns,
don't want to, but you're going to.
that's bullshit, man. Funyuns and
Funyuns and good
Parmesan.
old Parmesan.
Ooh, sweet and gassy.
And
Girl.
throw a Colt 45 on the side.
Right.
Oh no,
But
Core 45, yeah.
Mario said, I'm on strike from cooking. I taught these kids of mine and my nieces how to cook. They better make it happen. Man, I wish I would depend on my kids. See, we never
spoiled
had
your kids.
that
We know
time
you
to
spoiled
actually
them.
teach them to cook. Then they trying to throw up in my face now. I'm like, when was you home to cook? Y'all played sports day in and day out. We was ripping and running around the city all the time for all y'all damn activities. Y'all barely had time to learn how to make cereal. So
That's what Jesus would do.
I mean, shit. But they just be teasing. They be like, yeah, my mama didn't teach me how to cook. Yeah, but you was taught everything else. You can clean the whole house. You know how to wash clothes. Shit, you know how to
Big
do
baby. You taught them everything.
I did. I taught them everything they need to know.
Y'all should be proud of me.
Oh.
Well, I taught them as much as I could as a woman teach them. They had fathers to do the rest.
Cause I didn't go Kanye on my last job.
Man, Kanye. Oh, how y'all feel about Kanye?
That's my brother. They need to lay him off of me. Even though I don't. You know, I'm not no like, oh no, I'm a Kanye fan for life. No, it's just, come on, man. Why they sitting around here trying to hang this man? Why they sitting around here trying to hang this man and drop this man? How come they punk asses didn't drop Jeffrey Epstein with his dead funky ass at the same damn time when he was going through what he was going through, but yet instead everybody else want to drop him there. Russell Simmons came out with a video and kind of explained the whole ordeal about what's going on.
Was Epstein doing all the stuff that Kanye was doing? Like the stuff that he be talking about the Jews and stuff.
Okay, fuck them Jews. I said it. Everybody talking about everybody talking about them people, right? But at the same time, listen, this man was running around here running a sex trafficking ring global.
But that's two totally different. We cannot combine the two topics. They're two.
Well, no, I'm saying is that the same companies that dropped him because he was banking with JP Chase, Morgan, and all them. Epstein was too. Why did they let him keep his shit?
Well,
during the whole time.
We talking about even his label, like his management, like Adidas, so many people that's just dropping him left and right.
Those were contracts. So those are mere contracts.
They call it? What's that word they use when you
How can he be anti-black? Because that's what Semitic is.
Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic. How can you be anti-Semitic and Semitic means?
Do you be hearing what he be saying, bro?
Oh man, I don't deal with none of this.
Well, you know what,
bro?
I heard it all.
He's been warned a lot of times, but he don't have. He need help. That man need help.
We all need help.
No, he really seriously. We
all need help.
Right, but some of us are sicker than others.
Yeah.
Yep. So and then you can't forget that he had a closed head injury.
Ever since his mother passed, then he had that accident.
He's bipolar, schizophrenic.
Yeah. Oh, that's being passive. I already know what bipolar mean. I mean, you're basically being passive.
No, that ain't what bipolar mean.
To me, it is. I dealt with a nut bucket for damn near 10 years. I know them all. Just trust me.
I get it.
Passive. they pass it. They don't want to accept the reality for what the fuck it is, and they want to use antidepressants as a crutch and an excuse to do the same nigga shit over and over and over and over, and want to be medically diagnosed as some type of hypocritical thing, and what it mutates over the generation. So it get worse and worse with every generation. They went from something that can be specifically talked out and talked about and mediated out to something that got to damn near be chemically and surgically removed.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay.
No, I was cleaning my keyboard and it.
That's okay. I'm like, what happened? But yeah, I'm like this. Some of the stuff that Trump was saying, a lot of people say he don't deserve to be on the internet now. What's the going to bring him back now that he has bought out Twitter? But some
I'm
of the
voting
things
for
that
Trump.
Kanye West, his online behavior schematics towards the Jewish community, I don't understand why he does.
But from my understanding, he didn't really say anything all that wrong.
Exactly. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Not this time.
Well, maybe not this time, but I think it's just he's been warned so many times over the years.
Okay,
Like he thinks like he's untouchable. Like how he said, Adidas won't cancel me. Adidas won't drop me.
But did y'all pay attention to the metaphor on what he?
Like basically daring people to release him or daring.
That's because he wanted them to do that so he can get a lot of folks are not understanding the business side of
everybody
that.
else too, his managers, his late.
Everybody's not understanding the business side of that.
Why would he want everybody to drop him? His agent? I mean,
this is all a strategic move. You know how many people? Even Tyler Perry just came out and admitted
he wants people to drop him. Like,
even Tyler Perry just came out and admitted that his accountant had. I think he fired his accountant after all these years after he mistakenly, supposedly, had where TP missed out on over like I think 10 million or 100 million or something like that in the last 15 years. He could have, he could have had some mean $1 billion tax breaks. He fired his ass.
Popped it off for a lot of us.
He was in debt.
What really popped it off for a lot of us was probably when he was remember when he was supporting Trump and all that shit, and he was saying slavery was a choice. Remember that
and
shit?
We all took that personal and ate that up. But white folks calling us niggas.
Did, though. I mean,
the white folks calling us niggas every damn day in front of our faces, telling you niggas better get your ass to work, or you niggas better get your ass, or you gonna do what the hell we say. It's okay for them to do that. It's okay for these European and these clear people to do what the hell they want to do. Be Karens, want to call police, want to get folk killed, want to get kids hemped up, want to lie, want to do all this old other shit. Can't barbecue in the park. Can't do nothing. Can't even go to church. You can't even walk. Matter of fact, you can't even just blink while being black without somebody got something to say. But here it is, old Lockjaw. That's what I call him, Kanye. That's my boy. But old Lockjaw, he come out and say a few things and expose these people inner workings, and all of a sudden, the whole world is in an uproar about it. He's being disrespectful to the Jews. Which side of the Jews? The one, the Khazarians or the Ashkenazis? Which one? Because they ain't the original Jews. Neither one of them. They're all from the house of Satan.
I don't know which ones he's been.
I just said it to you.
To. But I'm just saying, I do know that's when it kind of really popped off. Was when he was saying that some years ago about slavery being a choice. So there's a lot of different things that he's done online that a lot of people just.
Since you know, I know, and everybody else know. Even come on, man. We know that slavery wasn't no choice. Come on, y'all.
This is what.
Well, yeah, we know that, but it's just like the guy who was just sued by those families of that school shooting that happened long ago. How he was saying all these years, oh, it was a setup. Oh, they set that up. Oh, that shit wasn't real. Like all these kids and teachers perished because they all set it up. The parents and everybody in the community set up this school shooting. So he was finally sued and found guilty, like, what, a few weeks ago?
Can I say this real quick? And then I'm what? Okay, and this is the same thing. And I no disrespect to the Floyd family. Much love to all of them. But
Yeah.
how's it that this man give y'all $2 million, and then all of a sudden y'all want to sue this man for a $250 million?
Who? The Floyd
Oh,
family?
y'all ain't know that?
Now I
Cayenne
heard a
was
little.
the
I
first.
heard a little bit about
He
it,
was
but
one of the first
go to
ones
the.
that gave them anything. That boy donated over $2 million to that family. And then after he said all this old other stuff, when they started to drop, all of a sudden, when he talking about
But you know
Floyd,
what?
But what did he say
It
though?
was the point. It was the point that
What did he
he
say? Hold
he
on, let me look
he
this up.
he
just
minimized
explain it.
he minimized what that man suffered,
And that's the
and,
same
and,
thing the
and
white
to
dude
make
did
him,
with the
but
kids at the
he
school.
minimized what the man how he died, and that was the whole thing, and defamed the character of the man for nothing. He said that Floyd died from a fentanyl
From
overdose,
drugs, yeah.
not from not from being
Choked or whatever. No,
right.
yeah,
And he
that's
said that the man knee wasn't even on his neck that long. But
After they
see,
prove how he really died. See,
right.
that's the same shit
But the
that
thing
white
is,
guy was sued
you
for
can't
because yeah.
see, and that's the thing. You can't expect a rational conversation out of an irrational person.
They suing him for $250,000.
no 250 million, but
He
they ain't
said
about to
this
get
what
that
he
one
actually
real
said,
cent.
okay?
They're
He
not
said
about to get
even
that
though the
money.
whole world saw them on his neck for more than 9 minutes, he said it wasn't the reason why he died. He said they hit him with the fentanyl, and if you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. Now, something like that, if that was your family member or something, yeah, you would be upset too. And some
Yeah.
people might be like, well, like you said, oh, he gave y'all $2 million. Now you want to sue him for $250 million. What the
Okay,
fuck? Why the fuck you give us the $2 million for anyway? If you thought that the police weren't even guilty of it,
he didn't think that. What I'm saying is, at first, if you really think about it, why would I give you $2 million if I thought opposite of what it is that I may say almost a year or so later? That's not
It
logically
just
add
show
up.
you that he is not
something's wrong with him. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm talking about something wrong with all of us. No, something is seriously wrong with this man.
and he needs help.
Like 1
And
minute
to a
you're like,
Who
oh, I'm
gonna
so
help him?
sorry this
Okay,
happened. Here's
who
$2
y'all
million
suggest gonna help him? The
And
same
then
people
the
that trying to
next second
crucify
you're
him?
saying, "Oh,
it's not. That's the problem, and that's too damn bad.
Who
well."
gonna help him?
You
The same
have
people that
all
trying to
these
crucify him?
people. No,
He
I'm talking
might
about he
end up
got
paying
people in
that
his camp.
$250 million too.
He got people in his camp that can help him, but they are too busy leeching off of him,
My point. That's why he's doing what he's
enjoying
doing.
this ride.
That's why he's
They
doing
know
what he's
this
doing.
man.
Stop paying attention.
Somebody need the 5150 him. And see,
But
when Kim did it, everybody dogged her out.
but the guy who that I'm referring to, that was the Sandy Hook school shooting. Everybody remembers that, the Sandy Hook school shooting. But the guy, he was a conspiracy theorist, Alex Jones.
Are you talking
He
about
has said
Alex?
for years. He said for years he harassed those families. He harassed the loved ones of the kids and the teachers who were killed for years, saying that it was staged. How the fuck all these kids died because the
Alex Jones
parents
has always been like that.
stage. But you can't just go around saying stuff. This man got sued for a lot of money. He got sued for a lot of
Okay.
money. And the same thing they doing to Kanye. You can't just say that. I mean, we watching on public television what really happened. And then you turn around and say, oh, he died from drugs. The fuck? Oh, his knee wasn't really on him. The fuck? Something is wrong with
But
him.
we knew something was wrong with him, even though he wasn't lying. When he looked in the camera and he was dazed out, and just while he was daydreaming, he just said, "George Bush don't care like black people."
I'm just trying to figure out what was why is so basically. And this is the problem I have with our people. I ain't talking about everybody. I can give a rat's ass about everybody other nationalities at this point. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to dealing with internal shit amongst our own people. But why is it that us as a people always want to jump on a bandwagon and want to crucify one of our own, even though we know I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he did not violate or perpetrate or disrespect none of that. That he has to be held liable for that. But why is it that the fact that we always want to jump on everybody else's bandwagon when they bring up a situation that's internal?
I don't know, because I don't jump on everybody's bandwagon. Some shit
I'm
that
just
be
saying
going
though,
on, I just be like,
when most of it, when
I
people,
don't even care. It just depends on what it is, I guess.
when we drag, we can't be selective. Like, well, okay, well, I'm with society and the community. And why is the first? And here's another thing. And I'm
Yeah,
not
I
trying to
don't
be
get
funny,
outraged
but
by everything.
why
So
why does but why does and this is just a question, general question. Why is it that when the so-called, well, I'm saying as they say, the so-called Jews or whatever the people call themselves the Jews, why is it that they always want to throw up, well, once you go visit the Holocaust Museum? Why is that they only rebuttal? Like, what the fuck is that supposed to do for
well, a lot of
anybody
people
to
like that.
understand what?
Like that. I was watching Good Morning America, and even a lot of these, like the same things we learned growing up, is not the same things these kids is learning growing up. And they were talking and discussing the Holocaust, and they was doing polls. A lot of these people, even in their 20s, don't even know about the damn Holocaust. Like they have no idea what happened. Everybody thinks the only people that was ever done wrong on
Oh,
this earth
girl.
was black people, which is
Well,
absolutely incorrect. There are a lot of different
Right.
races who have been done wrong, and I know we were enslaved for 400 years, but just imagine millions of people being thrown in a fire. I mean, it's like
okay.
And
there
gas
are other
chambers.
and shot just lined up. And I mean, we're not the only ones who have been done wrong over
You
centuries.
can.
So
I'm,
I think it's really important that we do understand that.
how can I have sympathy for the same nationality race of people that financed the transatlantic slave trade? How can I compare 6 million doggone lives compared to
I can
100
have
million
sympathy
lives in
for
the bottom of the Atlantic
anybody
But
Ocean?
then,
because
bro, you
everybody
gotta
is
be
not
just as mad at your own.
just like all the white people, all the people in
I'm
England, like
holding them all
not all
accountable.
of them are responsible. That's just
But
like even
some of our
today.
own are
We can't.
responsible
Thank
because
you. Thank
That's what
you.
I'm saying. I'm holding them all. I'm holding all that was involved accountable,
But
but
all that
still,
are
though,
involved, all that
6 million to
involved.
100
That's the
million.
key word right there. Everybody was not
No,
involved.
no. 6 million. For one, the 6 million that were sacrificed were basically. Here's the thing: the 6 million that were sacrificed. Here's the funny part about it: their own people did it to them. We didn't do it to them. The man that they
Our
really
own people did
vilified.
it to us.
I'm talking about as far as
that's
these
what I'm
Jews
saying.
in these concentration encampments. Hitler was a Hungarian Jew, so his
But what
his
I'm
goal was
saying
to
is,
bring down the
you
House of
can't
Rothschild.
The
you
He
can't
was
six
hate a whole race though. You can't
shit.
hate a whole race because of what some of them did.
You
Like
know what that man said before he died? That man said that this. He told them back in the 40s. He told them that I'm going to. He said I'm going to win World War III. And they asked him, "Well, how can you say that?" He said, "Because easily." He said, "If you let the Jews," he said, "if you let the Jews win this," he said, "and take over," he said, "they're going to take over the world." He said, "And I fear not for my own, but I fear." I no, he said, "I fear not for others, but I fear for my own, because do you not know what America holds?" And they asked him, "What do they hold?" He said, He said they're holding and they have mistreated the jewels of God, the children of Israel, the real true children of Israel, the black man, the black man and woman. They know that, but they at the same time they want us to. Oh well, Adolf Hitler was a bad man. Oh, he executed 6 million Jews. Oh, we're only 10 a million, 11 million people in the country of almost
he
350
was a bad
million.
man.
I didn't say the man wasn't. I'm not. Here's the thing, but why is it that we always want to crucify one individual? But did anybody say anything about Leopold when he killed over a dog on me 10 million? What was it 10? That man personally executed over 10 million Africans. Did anybody say anything about that with the
But
skull? They
see,
got
the
a
thing is,
museum.
bro, the thing is, what we're basically
Africans.
just saying though is that you cannot hate a whole race. That's
It's
all.
not about hating the whole race. It's about being.
But you
It's
were
about
saying
y'all
like we started all this show and you said F the Jews, and I told you no, don't say that. That's very like.
That has. I'm not saying the whole race of people.
But
oh, listen. Let me
That must be ice
tell
and
you
too.
about something that happened.
Okay, go ahead.
Girl, I was on Jay Wilson's channel, girl.
Oh Lord, when?
This morning at about 3 until about 4 this morning.
I can't do him for an extended period of time. I can do him like
listen,
2 or 3 days a week.
It was a good conversation. But honey, let me tell you, it was that misunderstood.
Yeah, I was in and out.
Girl, she got on. Ooh, wait.
And I can't do her either.
The mentality of people like her.
I can't do her. I can't. And it's no offense. No offense. I just can't. I can't. I tried to do her. I was subscribed to her channel and everything, but I can't do her.
No. When she said that she didn't support affirmative action, and she didn't even have a really good reason.
Yeah, I saw that part. Yeah, because that was the day when they were because he been live a lot. Because one day he was live.
This was last night.
Was that the one to like 3, 4 in the morning?
It was past that because I got
yeah. That's the one. I was like in and out. I
couldn't anymore. I couldn't take it.
I couldn't even watch it. I was like,
she was
gotta go.
She had my stomach, my head, my back, my side, my butt. All that.
I was like, gotta go.
I couldn't.
I can't do her.
And she just girl, it made no sense.
And that's just like
it had no logical.
But have you really kept up with her though?
I even know.
There's some music playing in the background. Who's got music playing in the background?
That's my daughter, the TV.
Okay, you're gonna have to turn that down so we don't get no copyright.
I don't even know what. Hold on, I don't even know what.
No, let me mute you.
What happened to the sound? She done muted her damn self. You muted. You muted, sis.
My bad. Well, y'all probably read what he put there. He said if they drop him from the company, they gets no money versus him having to pay severance if he fires them. So him forcing them to drop him, I get. I just don't like how he doing it.
Well, I don't like how the fact that they sit around behind closed damn doors and make decisions on about who the fuck we is and what the hell we should do and what we should say and who should play the black face and who should play the white face. But it's okay for everybody else to disrespect us as a people, but us as a people, we get too cowardly as a whole sometime and just allow these people to keep doing it because they signed our motherfucking paychecks when we need to be up on their neck, just like we was on R. Kelly's neck about that bullshit, just like we was on doggone me Bill Cosby neck, just like we was on Jesse Jackson funky ass when he knocked up his doggone me Keep Hope Alive secretary and having kids when we was all up on everybody else's neck. We've been on everybody else's neck, especially our own people. But when it comes to motherfuckers like Epstein's and Weinstein's and all these other Steins and all these other people, we don't say shit. We go mumble. We keep humble. We just as humble as pudding pot. We don't want to do that because
I think that's still apples and oranges. I mean, okay, if we discussing Einstein and R. Kelly, yeah, but Einstein and Kanye, like, why? What does he have against Jews? Like,
here's the thing. He said that he did. He already said he does not have nothing against the Jews.
So why does he say negative things about them online?
Because the same way that they're doing, the way that they do subliminally, and how they control every doggone thing in the media and making everybody thinking that we're the ones that's always doing something that's all out of they're just so innocent. I didn't see him say nothing about, oh, okay, let's go kill all the Jews. He didn't say nothing on some Ku Klux Klan shit where their motto was kill all the niggas and Jews. He didn't say nothing about he didn't call them no Hymies. He didn't call them no furnace rabbits. He didn't disrespect none of them on no disrespectful terms.
So what
he just said that he was gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. That's all he said. That's all he said.
What do you think about him posting a picture of his T-shirt, White Lives Matter?
What did he say? He said, I'm the only one that should be catching that heat because I'm the only one that wore it. You don't see nobody else wearing it that's black. You don't see no other black person wearing White Lives Matter. So he said, so why should my people be crucified on something that I did? Huh?
What do you think about the shirt? What do you think about?
Well, I think about, you know what? It's all a publicity stunt, sis. I mean, me personally, I'm not going to do something like that. But even though, if I did, I understand the legal status and jurisdiction and definition of what black and white means in law, in the eyes of the law, in legal terms. Period. One is dead in the eyesight of the law. It has no life to it, and the other one basically would be oh my God, I don't even want to go there because that's too. It's simple, but the fact is that they both have definitions in political. It's a political status thing. So when folks run around here call themselves black, I'm white, I'm this and I'm that. You find me one country or one nation on this planet out of all 7 continents that has, you name me one state, city, municipal, or town, or county, or region that has the word black, or white, or Native American, or Indian, or Jew, or this, or that, or this. When a person is from a country, they tell you what their nationality is. If they're from Africa, okay, they might be African, but what part of Africa are they from? Oh, well, I'm Tanzania. Okay, so you're a Tanzanian. Rest his soul. Nipsey Hussle, he was Eritrean. Okay, a Ghanaian. Akon's a Cameroonian. They all might be from Africa, but their nationality is where they're from in their country. Why is it that we all get all uphold about, well, I'm black, you're white. Well, I'm good. Okay, at the end of the day, what country on the planet is going to come and save us black folks that's named black?
But what does he mean when he say he's going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community?
Basically, come on, y'all. Y'all know how we get, some things shouldn't be taken so out of context, but y'all know how we
talking about Kanye.
That's what I'm saying. Since when we just, okay, basically.
So you think people shouldn't take him seriously?
DEFCON 3 is the Deanna Irvin level on checking somebody. That's a DEFCON 3.
I don't know. With Kanye,
no, sis, that's a DEFCON 3. Deanna gives 0 fucks. It's World War 1, 2, and 3. When she on your ass and she on your neck, she is on your neck. That's DEFCON. You already know that. You can be pissed off at Deanna. She can be talking about you, but you're going to be laughing right along with it by the time she get done roasting your ass.
Shit be funny. She be reading your ass off and dragging you, but the shit be funny. Like,
yeah.
I didn't hear people say on YouTube that they be laughing when Deanna be dragging them because they said they can't help but to laugh because the shit be funny.
But like, a lot of it is the truth, though.
A joke, but funny because some of the shit she say really be funny. I be like, what a bitch, where she get pulled out?
But Mario just put it best. My fam just put it best. It is a publicity stunt,
but it's obviously not working in his favor. So how is he gonna come out on top when everybody has released him? Don't nobody want to fuck with him. So I gotta see this play out, y'all.
Pray to the Most High that he watches out and protects himself, because I
just gotta see how this gonna play out. Like, I really do, because a publicity stunt is like, I mean, one thing, but this man is like getting dragged.
You there, sis low?
The media, I mean, and then losing all these contracts and losing all these deals and losing.
Oh no, it was twirling. I didn't know, was everybody all right? You all right up there, sis?
Yeah, can you
like losing all these?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm talking about T. She just is stuck in.
Hold on, y'all.
She up there look.
Huh? What had happened?
That look like a Cox Cable issue or something.
Oh, did the computer freeze?
Yeah, it was like you was froze. Like my
Was
name
I?
is George. Yep, you was like, my name's George. Which way
No,
do
but
we
what I
go?
was saying was, I could see a publicity stunt if he did like one particular thing, but this man, he's losing deals, contracts, endorsements. I mean, I'm not saying he's broke. I'm not saying he's going to be homeless tomorrow, but y'all know how easy it is for a rich person to go broke, for a
Yeah,
celebrity to go broke. Like, so it's not like it can't happen.
you got to think though. He was already comfortable and owning a whole lot of shit before he even became the billionaire. Before he got that billionaire quote unquote status, the same amount of money that they talking about, he dropped down to 400 million. Don't believe that. Don't believe that at
That's
all.
what
That
I said.
man,
I'm not saying he broke,
he's still
but I mean,
closer
come
to.
on. If you're not making money, but you're continually spending money,
That's why he got rid of them, because you got to understand, he owns the trademark. They don't own it. They might own the design and the manufacturing, but he owns the trademark. So that means, because if you see, there's a video, it's about a 20-minute video that Russell Simmons came out on and explained
but that's about to be the only
everything.
way he gonna survive then, because don't nobody else want to fuck with his ass.
And for the moment, but they said the same damn thing. But everybody, you know what he gonna do? He gonna do just like everybody else did. He gonna do just like Stephon Marbury did. He gonna go to the same manufacturers that manufacture Nike. They got the N1s, and they gonna do. And so the Chinaman gonna, the yellow man. Oh, Mr. Soul Brother, we take your money. We not care. We
Do
not
you
care
want
about
intro?
them.
You want
We
me on
take your money,
intro?
Soul Brother. We gonna take Soul Brother. We love Brother Yeezy.
Was that
They
racist?
2 billion plus.
Was that racist?
Ain't nobody else barking. You don't see no Jews barking up against the tree against the Chinaman. If the Chinaman say, "Oh, we don't deal with Mr. Jew at all," is they gonna say anything about the Chinaman?
Black girls rock. I just have to show y'all my shit.
They ain't gonna say shit about the Asian man, because they know at the end of the motherfucking damn day, they know if the Asian man take his dollar.
Yeah, he won't be broke, five broke. Just about 5 cents,
broke.
he won't be broke, five broke. That's for sure.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be.
But I mean, if he keeps spiraling the way he's spiraling,
Man, that man got investments.
I just wish he would, like Sislo said. Was that Sislo that said he needs some help? I really do think he needs some help.
Once again,
like you breaking all these ties with people.
Who can he trust? Who can we trust as a people?
You can't burn all your bridges like this. You can just
Who can we trust as a people to give help to one another besides ourselves? Why would we trust the same source that's trying to destroy us?
He can't help himself.
I said, who are we to trust as a people if we can't?
Who was walking around with a teddy bear on his backpack? This is.
So he's supposed to get professional help from the same people that's trying to destroy him.
Who professional help from the same people?
Because I mean, apparently ain't none of our people that look like us are even trying to reach out to him to look out for him.
Help. I don't think there's any psychiatrists and counselors out there that's trying to destroy him. He really needs to get some help, though.
Okay, so he got what other help? That's what I'm saying.
Family member, a friend, a counselor, a preacher, somebody. Jesus.
Them the biggest snakes on the planet. The family is the biggest snakes. It ain't even about that. The family is the people that he trusts the most. Is really the one that he really trusts the most is no longer physically here, which was his mama.
Exactly. Period. And he been needing help ever since then.
Well, shit, if that's the case, then my mama been gone since 2007. So what that say about me?
You ain't like him.
What, because of my money status?
You is not like him. You ain't out here doing all this fugazi shit.
Says I wouldn't be walking around with no moon boots on talking about the new Yeezys and all that other bullshit, but I
mean, my mama died. A lot of people mamas died, but we ain't out here doing fuck shit and acting like we ain't got no damn sense.
I mean, I'm not, we
destroying all our bridges.
I don't know what his purpose is. I don't know. I have not seen it. All I'm saying, I'm just talking about me. I have not seen him.
I'm just saying he needs help. If you're going to deny that he needs help, then that's.
I don't know who bridges that. Of course, if Apparently, he ain't screwed up his relationship with the black community that bad because I
I'm not
don't
talking
hear.
about the black community. I'm talking about business wise.
Well, shit, we don't want. He don't want. We don't want. Shit, we got almost
And there
$2
are
trillion
a lot of people
spending
in the
power.
black community who don't want to have shit to do with him either. But I'm just saying, I'm
Well, hell,
speaking
half of us don't
business
want to have shit
wise.
to do
I'm
with our
thinking
damn selves. So we're a bunch of
survival. I'm
selfish
thinking
mothers.
he's very unstable. What did
Yeah,
Katie say? Katie said, for it being a publicity stunt, it most definitely is evident that he is not looking out for anyone but himself, not his community or his people. But he's also unstable and impulsive. Yep. He is very unstable. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, the people that take their energy and lifetime on this planet and life and energy from their life force and the time that they got on this planet is too busy trying to short circuit his when everybody should be trying to figure out how can I enjoy the rest of the damn time that any of us got.
They say he's
Cancel
a
Kanye.
bipolar.
Me canceling Kanye and me not, that's just like A&M. I love A&M. Aggie to the heart, no doubt. But we're not going to play Kanye's song Power on our intro coming out. We're going to change it to Childish Gambino. Okay, what's that supposed to do? So we're supposed to feel
I ain't
happy.
played Kanye music in years. Shit. I mean, what really is out
Do
there
you not know
besides
Kanye
all
music
the
is used
old
at a lot of
all the old shit?
sports
I mean, I
events?
might play like his first CD or second CD, but I mean,
That's like crazy. We're not
what
going to
has he
play
done?
any more Kanye music. Is that going to stop? Spotify said they're
No,
not
what
going
I'm
to drop
saying
it.
is he really ain't done shit. That's what I'm saying. Like he really ain't done shit. Like all his CDs is from back in the day. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like,
I don't
well,
know. I mean, he
I mean,
didn't. He
if
didn't
we
did some.
playing his shit, we ain't nobody really like. He's not
You'll be
selling music.
surprised.
He might own his own music or whatever, but he ain't made. When the last time he made a new track?
And he really ain't got to because of the you got to. And then
But
with the
that's what I'm
John
saying. So
Legend,
when I say it ain't like when I say we ain't really playing his music, I don't mean I cancel him. I just mean like shit. I mean I still got the CD with the little teddy bear on it. You know,
the college dropout. That's like with
that's my favorite CD from him.
that's like with John Legend. Everybody, all these people. Well, now John Legend and them disown him. Okay, if it wasn't for him, John, who the fuck would be a John Legend?
Did you say
Let's all keep
John
it
Legend
real.
disowned him? What happened?
Yeah, real talk. Like John and Legend don't even now. He
I
disowned
think
him. It's
I
like.
heard something about that. What happened,
Like,
bro?
okay, hold on, bro. Like, if it wasn't for this man, good music, good time music, you wouldn't be. Who the fuck would be a John Legend? We wouldn't know who the fuck a John with a legend is. So come on, man. Let's keep it real, man. A lot of these.
Did Kanye discover him?
That's where he got that's where he got the name John Legend from.
Kanye
John
gave him
Legend
the
was
name?
founded by Kanye. John Legend would still been up that little Baptist church up there in Springfield, Ohio, still springing, singing praises in the
But
praise
I
worship
mean,
team.
it's
If it
like
wasn't for Kanye.
this. It's like it's just like the people he gave the $2 million to, the George Floyd family. Then he turns around and say, your father didn't really die from a knee on his neck. It's like, I mean, you can't change your mind. You can't like somebody and then not like them because they on some fugazi bullshit.
I didn't say. I was just saying where it came from.
No. I'm just saying in general, you can always change your mind. You can
Well,
like
and
somebody
people can
one
do
day,
some
but if they own
unforgivable
something like,
stuff.
okay, let's say you got a friend,
I'm not gay no more.
and let's say you know somebody
Oh,
and
no.
you know them really well, but they doing so much fuck shit. Like they doing all these crimes and all this kind of stuff, and don't nobody want to have something to do with them. And it's like, what do? Like you let them come into your house so they might do something wrong to you too. Like some people feel like, okay, you burning all these bridges, you doing all this fuck shit, you fucking up all these relationships. People sometimes be like, okay, I ain't messing with this mother. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's just natural. But I guess he got enough people on his side to not be worried. But I still think that I ain't cancel Kanye. I ain't never said I cancel Kanye. But I just think that he needs
help.
He needs child.
He needs help. He really does.
Child.
Because more than losing money, he gonna lose his grip with reality.
That's what I'm saying. Money does not last forever if you doing shit like he's doing. If he's making all these impulsive moves, if he's burning all these bridges, and nobody wants to,
and that's what being manic is all about.
Like there are people who have been very, very rich, and now they're very, very broke. So you can have $1 billion one day and the economy fuck you up. Stock market fuck you up. Don't nobody want to do have shit to do with you. No business deals. Like, and you still gotta pay your mansion mortgage, your all your. I mean, they live in them big ass houses. They gotta pay almost damn near $50,000, $100,000 a month for it. I mean, if you're not bringing in a lot of money, like you spending it, you can't go broke. So he needs to get some help because he can't just be walking around here without no endorsements and contracts and shit like that. Just fuck everybody. Just fuck everybody. You right, Mario. Everybody get with them damn Kardashian. What do you call them?
Kardashians.
Kardashians.
We call them Kardashian. The Kardashian syndrome.
Hey, that Armenian pussy got the whole world going crazy.
But you know what? Now I'm be honest.
I'm just trying to tell you, Reggie Bush.
She did try to help him. She really did.
Yeah, she sure did. She took three of them. She took 3 of them specimens that he had coming out of them tube socks. She sure did.
No, but I'm saying she really did. She was the one. And then when she tried to get him some help, and people dogged her out about that. Because she was the one that had him institutionalized the first time.
I don't care what you say, bro. He's fucking crazy.
I didn't say the nigga was. I didn't say he was not.
No, I'm just saying, but check this shit, bro. If you into it with your ex or whatever, and y'all beefing and woo 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 because the motherfucker just acting crazy, and then next thing you know, they done moved next door.
Yep, he got a house right across the street.
Yeah, he bought it and then had it tore down so that way he can rebuild it so that way it can be for his children. He don't even live there. I think he sold that.
Nigga,
that's what they do.
Move next door.
Good and damn well that man is not about to be living. Come on, he gave that woman that hidden hill. Exactly, he gave that girl that hidden hill.
It don't matter if he lived there or not. He moved there. He either bought the property, rent the property.
He bought the property. I mean, okay.
And then he was
it
doing
might be like
cartoons.
A scare tactic.
She was doing he was doing cartoons, killing her boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh. You talking about old Pete?
Intimidation thing, but the point is that he did it.
Well, no, that was his fault on that. You shouldn't have never invited Pete into y'all love life. That's your fault. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, basically, Pete had the bigger beef. Had the bigger piece of beef jerky. Yeah, and basically he wasn't. I mean, that's just. I mean, other than that, I don't care. What she eat, what they eat, what they do, don't make me shit. My wife is right. My wife is right next to me. I don't need no Kim Kardashian.
Hey, Champagne.
Hey,
she all quiet. We ain't heard from her all night.
But she been asleep.
Oh,
don't do me.
She said, "Don't do me."
She has. She been asleep. She been chilling. My baby been working hard today. She been all right. She been a grandma. She do what she do.
That's my grandma days is Saturday evenings, and then I keep them to Sunday.
But you know what? Now hold on. We've been on this for a minute. Okay, what's the other subject? I love Kanye. That's my brother. Hey, Kanye, if you listening, man, much love to you, dog. Just get some help so my sister and them can shut the hell up about you getting mental help.
Okay, hold on. I just want to read one last comment. I just want to read the last comment from Just My 5 Cents. She said she tried to help him she tried to help him onto the sunken place.
That's about it, because I'm trying to tell you, man, them hey man, they hit. Hey man, you got to remember the mama, the daddy rest his soul, and OJ and Nicole, they was a foursome. They was digging each other down. They was going down. OJ was piping old Kardashian, Mama Kardashian down, and old Rob was piping old Nicole down. And then Rob like, hold on, man, I'm in this high price thing with old Johnny Cochran. I can't have you fucking up my $1 billion ticket. So then that's when he passed her Nicole on to the pool boy. And OJ didn't have time for that. OJ got tired of walking up in the house like, damn, 1 minute, okay, out there. Margaret, well, he called him Margaret, let's go play some golf. You know, Margaret's Allen. Margaret's like, all right, man, I'll be there in a little bit. The whole time he over there, deep stroking his wife. But then when he walk up in the house, he like, hold on, man. I know Marcus just blew my wife's back out, but what the fuck your little dick ass doing? You the pool boy. Why you over here sleeping with what the hell going on? OJ didn't like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, OJ didn't like that.
Yeah, I guess not. He didn't like it a whole lot, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. So more to that story is that y'all better leave Kanye alone before you go OJ. All right, I'm done with it.
I ain't worried about him going OJ. He don't know me.
If
I
y'all
know, right?
got some other things y'all want to discuss, feel free. It's Friday Night Live, no topics off limit. But I have to discuss this story real quick.
Oh yeah, y'all niggas stole all the meat. I
Did you
don't want
see
none of
that
that.
shit, bro? Did you see that shit?
Y'all niggas, hey, I need that plug, man. And I'm down in Texas,
That's
man, but
why
that
the
need that
motherfucking meat.
plug.
That's why the meat's so damn expensive now. Hold on, let me play this shit for you. This is some local shit. But
That was man, that's some House of Poetry. No, that was an also that was a multi-state, sis.
Well, I know, but I'm saying it happened here too. Some of the people involved in the crime is.
Man, I want some of that House of Poetry meat, man.
Hold on, let me play. I'm gonna hit mute, everybody.
Okay. Hold on.
Investigators say thieves stole about $9 million worth of beef and pork from packing plants. Now, 3 people are in custody. Homeland Security tracked semi-trailer thefts in Nebraska, Iowa, and 4 other states. The Lancaster County Sheriff called the operation brazen.
The cost of that stolen meat has to be made up by the producers, and so that just jacks up the price of other meat that they sell, and it's good to get an enterprise of this magnitude stopped.
All 3 suspects are from Florida. Law enforcement recovered 3 trailers.
That's how good that House of Poetry and Phil's Foodway and Chubb's meat is, and I'm trying to tell y'all, man, because they came all the way from Florida to come and steal that good old House of Poetry chicken feet meat and that rat soup. Yeah, they needed some of them rat wings for that old rat soup.
Rat soup, bro.
Yeah,
Not the rat soup.
Yeah, they gotta have that rat knuckle soup. Yeah.
You hear about that though, Sislo? Like,
girl, where's the beef?
Where's the beef? That's where it went.
All
they hit the Dakotas, the Nebraska. That's how you do it.
Man, it was like 5 states.
3 people.
But what the fuck? Like, how do you sell underground meat? Like, how does this work? Because it gotta be.
This is how it works. I'll tell you a little real true story. There's an old man. They from down here, right, Texas. Now, I think he had. Let's see. I know he got some daughters, but I believe he had 5 sons.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, I think they up in Washington or Oregon now, but they are the second biggest producer, like ranches in the country. Okay, make a long story short, he sent all of his children to the top agriculture universities. Texas A&M being one, University of Nebraska, I think it's Kearney, with the agriculture being another. The other one was Kansas State, I think. Another one was Minnesota, and I think the other one was, I think, Iowa State or somewhere. But basically, those are top agriculture producing schools. And when you got one child that's a geneticist, the other one is a producer, the other one is a manufacturer, the other one is got the master and doctorate in business, you basically can, in that kind of industry, when you got them kind of plugs and somebody's stealing that kind of amount of meat, that could be for insurance purposes as well. You see what I'm saying? When you got, because see, you gotta understand down here, you gotta understand, like if you get caught taking somebody's cow or livestock, that starts off the fine as $10,000 a head. So imagine if they was getting fined on over $9 million worth of doggone lost product of meat at $10,000 a head down here in Texas. You know how big that fine would be? We're talking about tens of millions. And it's going to get paid or you'll never see daylight again. Well, you'll never see the concrete streets again. Yeah, it goes down like that, man. Agriculture is everything is about to be $1 trillion business eventually. But agriculture is that you got to think, sis, who controls he who controls the oil controls the people. He controls the world. But he who controls the the people controls the land. So if you got control of the people, I'll tell you what you can and can't eat. Well, I'm gonna give y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all this select meat while I eat this Prime USDA. And this Prime USDA is still second choice because I'm getting fresh cut off. I'm talking about the cow and the lamb and the sheep and the goose and the dog and the goat. They heart just stopped beating about 5.5 milliseconds ago. I get the fresh. Rigor mortis can't even sit in on that meat. That's what they get. When you want to talk about fine and pure cuts.
Well, I want me a meat bundle like Mario said in the chat.
Hey, on the strip, I mean, you got to think, man. So imagine how many decades and centuries that shit been going on longer than we all been living. That's just how they manipulate and play the rules. I mean, you know why? Because hey, they created it, they made it, so they can manipulate the rules. And so for somebody to get away with that many meat bundles, that was an inside job as well because you were taking trailers. You just can't just pull up to a motherfucking damn reefer trailer, a 53-foot trailer, 45-foot meat trailer, locker, probably monitoring everything.
$9 million.
$9 million worth of doggone
frozen beef. $9 million
in a matter of a short-term period. You just pulled up on some shit with your BOL. That means that you had your delivery dockets and everything, and just whoop, whoop, hook right on up, hook them airlines up, and just dip.
They didn't have no guns. They didn't have
nothing. Sus. You know how many motherfuckers, man? Do you know how many people that we can feed with $9 million worth of meat?
Well, I need about 50 million deep freezers.
No, I'm just saying though. You know how many? You know what kind of warehouse it would? I wouldn't say nothing to nobody. You muted yourself. You muted yourself, sir.
My bad. I would take a whole city of motherfucking warehouses for $9 million.
Sis.
$9 million.
That's a lot of meat.
That's a lot of meat.
And most of it was beef. That's why it cost that much. Ain't no pork gonna cost that much.
We talking about steaks.
You talking about cow? You talking about whole cows, half cows, quarter cows,
roast and everything. Oh my
roast,
god!
chuck roast, everything, loins,
everything.
Broilers, London broils, briskets.
Everything.
I mean, you name it. Top sirloin, chuck.
Yes.
A barbacoa, they you know down here that's deep. Give me the head of the cow. They cook it all.
Yep,
so
they cook it all.
They pluck them eyeballs out because that's delicacy. Because the eyeballs and all that stuff and tongue is bought out before everything is even prepared. That's a delicacy down here.
Yeah,
real shit. They pay big. I mean, you can be like, oh, I'm about to get a foreclosure on my home. But you got you a couple of steers, some good healthy 2 or 3 steers, man, with some good old heads on them and some and some meat.
Saved.
Oh, your home is saved because they're gonna give you cash. Oh, you accept cash, my friend? Or hey, amigo, I got mucho dinero. Oh, mucho dinero. What you want to talk about? Oh, for that cow head, how much you need? I tell you what, my friend, I give you 5,000 cash right now. I'll give you 50. I'll give you 50 Ben Franks.
I don't know though. If it just seems like it's so much for. I mean, insurance. I'm sure they get paid and stuff, but this sounds like some underground shit. Like some people who probably had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? Like some people who are naturally just hustlers and they hustling this motherfucking meat and they gonna say, oh, come on, bro. Okay.
That's
we all know from the hood. We done all know somebody from the hood that done stole some meat.
Okay.
They done stole some meat from work or they done stole it somehow and they in the hood. Somebody, I got a box of this, I got a box of that.
That's 4.5 on the black market if everything was to just be sold outright without no heat. Yeah. And you just want to get rid of it right now. 4.5 up front between that many states. Okay, if you had about 6 to 7 states involved, or at least about 4 to 5, 6, 7 states involved, there was a lot of people involved. So that 4.5 is like, okay, we'll be okay. But how about let's get all the way right instead of that 4.5, man? Let's try to get this 9 and make that 9 turn into 15 to 18, and then we can all get double.
Yep.
because that meat is not gonna spoil. Because guess what? It's
and
fresh.
I'm gonna stop by my house first. I'm like, baby, buy like 3-4 deep freezers real quick. Yeah, they about $200 each.
Nah,
But
you gonna have to buy more than that, sir.
we about to have about $20,000 worth of meat.
You would have to get a meat locker. I mean, a nice size meat locker.
I'm just saying the portion that we would keep that we wouldn't sell. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I want a trailer. I'm be greedy.
Like,
I want
just give me, I'm just like fill up the whole motherfucking.
But you gotta think, them other 2 trailers we got to get rid of sneaky in the middle of the daytime at night because everybody's looking for them. The state troopers, everybody. So you got to think. I gotta get rid of these damn trailer with the meat in it with these reefers. So I gotta figure this out.
And that's why I'll be at Shopco. I'll be at Walmart. I'll be somewhere buying me some deep freezers.
That's generational meat. If you deep freeze, I guarantee you this. If there was a pandemic that was to last for about 2 or 3 years, you would never have to worry about cooking.
Great.
Beyond straight. You can feed a whole village. You can feed the whole neighborhood.
Even if the electricity was off, we'd be out. I'm gonna start me a damn fire.
The churches. That's what we were trying to figure out. You talking about how to move that meat? The churches. Oh, they ain't gonna say shit. What them niggas gonna say? They gonna put some of that meat besides them topping some of it off the cuts off for themselves. They gonna put that meat up in the they gonna be giving that meat out in the pantry.
In the services in the pantry.
In the services in the pantry. So that meat will get it. So by the time they been figured out, the church gonna be like, well, we didn't know. We just know it was some good Samaritans that was they was an anonymous donation. They're gonna be looking at you like, man, now I know you just didn't.
And even if I heard about it on the news, I'd be like, well, shit, by the time y'all get it back, it might not be any good. So
y'all ain't getting it back. It's an insurance write-off. The loss, the underwriters had all the minute that the insurance company got the contact about the shit has been as a loss, they were already cutting checks to the owners and the producers and manufacturers of that meat already.
Yeah.
It's the law enforcement motherfuckers that want to get they cut because they supposed to get paid in the meat manufacturer. Well, shit, they just told us who stole. They just said the meat was stolen. We got to recover that meat so we can get our commission. Well, you asked out. Somebody told.
Yeah.
We give y'all niggas $100,000 if you tell them who stole all that meat.
I just want a couple of bundles. I just want my deep freezer.
They told the mastermind name, where he live at, his mama name, what city he from, what state he's dwelling in right now. They told what time that nigga got baptized in what year. That's what they said. Yeah, he was bad. Matter of fact, he was just rebaptized, made his reviles last week in a church out in Vegas. Yep, sure did, man. You mean tell he got a Vegas baptism? He sure did, man. Oh, matter of fact, he was with his wife and had his mistress out in Vegas, but he had his girlfriend meet him out there from LA. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I got it. Matter of fact, we just smoked some weed. I got the weed man number right now. We can call it.
I want some good old roast. I'm just tasting some roast right now for Sunday dinner with some potatoes.
I'll start a farm actually. That would be another good one too.
Ooh, child, a good old roast in the crock pot.
And Omaha days will be lit. Everybody gonna be everybody gonna be gassy. Everybody gonna be gassy. Everybody gonna be gassy.
You know what we do on Omaha days?
Ain't gonna be no fight.
My girl and my cousins, we get 2 card tables and we go down to the Deuce and we sit right in the middle of that shit. We be playing spades, we be playing dominoes, we be drinking, we be really kicking it like every night through Omaha days. So if you ever get up here anytime soon for Omaha days, and everybody be at our motherfucking spot, they be like, "Oh shit, y'all over here playing cards?" Like we be straight kicking it, like
getting ate up by the mosquitoes and everything, all the good shit.
Oh, we don't be getting ate up by the mosquitoes. Shoot, not around that time.
That's good.
I can't wait to get up.
Oh, so you gonna like it? You gonna be laughing though. She gonna be laughing.
So we ain't buying a whole lot of grass and stuff. We on the
strip. Oh, you talking about the same spot that y'all was in the last time I seen y'all before I moved down here to College Station?
See, because normally we used
because that was the Martin Luther King corner at the time.
No, it's actually over. Damn, is it Benny?
Oh, so y'all moved over from Lake. So y'all moved back further north.
Yeah, we used to be on Lake Street. We used to be on Lake Street by the benches.
Damn, y'all moved. They moved y'all all the way up there to damn near Benny.
No, I'm talking about us.
Okay.
Us, where we chill out.
Oh, okay. So y'all over there closer to Benny. Okay, yeah, that's a low key spot.
Right. That's what we be over there.
I don't think that Had they didn't put some bright lights over there on Benny, or is it just kind of still little dimly?
It's still a little dim, but I'm telling you, when we go, we have coolers, we have everything. Like,
So as long as there ain't no skeeters is out there, you good.
no, we don't be having no skeeters, I promise you. And then my cousins and all them, they be having their cars, the music, the beats. We just be kicking it. Like,
Yeah, everybody just chilling. It's
it
Native
be so
Omaha
fun.
Day, man.
See, now
It's Native Omaha Day.
back in the day, I used to walk up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down
That's
the
all
strip.
we could do,
Now that
man.
I'm a little older, I sit, we chill, we have our tables, we be kicking it, and we see people just walk by. You still
I know that nigga.
You still interacting, you still see everybody. But I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't about to be walking out, sat my ass down somewhere.
I know that, right? I smell the good. Yeah, everybody riding around because everybody want to have their little show, their little
Everybody drinking
cars.
good, smelling good,
Yeah,
looking
trying
good.
to see who got the best weed while the police is on
Yep.
bikes and all that bullshit. You know, I ain't got no time for that. When they said that we couldn't have what they say, cups, open cups, or whatever that was considered, I knew then that.
Trust me, man. I'm
I was
telling you,
done.
they don't be fucking with us. I'm telling you, they don't be
They
fucking
the
with us.
popos, man.
They
I
do
can't
not
trust.
be messing with us. We be down there.
That's what Jesus would do.
We be kicking it. I'm telling you.
But they got everybody
The next one
quarantined.
is next year, so I can't wait.
Yeah, I man, the Most High say the same. We definitely plan on making a scene, man. I'm just a little bit mind boggled by. Hopefully, we survive all this nigger shit that's going on because
But just let
do
me know.
y'all remember? Do y'all remember? Because now that we talking, I know we ain't got long, but what was that we was sitting in the back office earlier? But what was that other story? Not the bus driver and shit.
Hold on, let me look. Let me look.
What was the other one? I'm
Okay,
trying to think. Hold on.
let me see. Let's see. Oh, the voter fraud one, or
that one too. That okay.
oh, Pelosi. Don't forget Pelosi's husband.
Oh yeah, y'all talking about what Hammer Time?
Man,
Got his ass whooped.
What happened?
You
Nancy
didn't
Pelosi
hear?
that nigga right up in there and whoop like
I'm talking about Cislo. You didn't hear?
where your punk ass wife at? And then he said, I don't know. So they commenced to
Oh, they
whooping his
said
ass
where
with the
she at?
hammer.
Where your wife at, man?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Hold
whooped
up,
his ass with a
Cislo.
hammer.
Pull the story up, Cislo.
Hammer Time.
Oh, man, Cislo.
he hit
See, you
Hammer
was dealing with
Time.
your grandkids, so you probably didn't get a chance to
Because this is the first I heard of this.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
yeah,
bring the
girl.
footage.
Yeah.
Let me
Old
bring
man
you that
Pelosi.
good old footage.
Yeah, they was whooping his ass with a hammer. Where your punk ass wife at?
Man, they
What?
beat.
Yeah, we
Man,
want to know where
they
your punk
beat
ass
him.
wife at.
They beat
Who
him
did it? Who
down.
was it, though?
Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
about to
nigga,
play
it's
it right
going down.
now. I'm about to play it right now.
Well, since she ain't here, we gonna hit you with the hammer.
Man,
What?
they
Yeah,
wanted
they Billy
his
clubbing.
wife bad.
Yeah, they Billy
Okay, here
clubbing.
we go. Everybody hit mute.
Praise white Jesus.
Everyone's talking about the fact our internet can deliver speed.
Approximately 2:27 this morning, San Francisco police officers were dispatched to the residence of Speaker Nancy Pelosi regarding an A priority well-being check. When the officers arrived on scene, they encountered an adult male and Mr. Pelosi's husband, Paul. Our officers observed Mr. Pelosi and the suspect both holding a hammer. The suspect pulled the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and violently assaulted him with it. Our officers immediately tackled the suspect, disarmed him, took him into custody, requested emergency backup, and rendered medical aid. The suspect is in custody, but what we learned now is that he was attacked with a hammer. And then the suspect has been identified as 42-year-old David DePepe. Mr. Pelosi and Mr. DePepe were transported to a local hospital for treatment. This is an active investigation currently being led by the San Francisco Police Department Special Investigations Division. We are working closely with our partners from the FBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the U.S. Capitol Police, and our district attorney here in San Francisco County, DA Brooke Jenkins and her team. The motive for this attack is still being determined. Mr. DePepe will be booked at the San Francisco County Jail on the following charges: attempted homicide, assault with a deadly weapon, elder abuse, burglary, and several other additional felonies.
And I do want to commend the San Francisco Police Department for their immediate response to this home and for swiftly making sure that Mr. Pelosi was okay and that the suspect was apprehended. We are working closely with them right now with respect to the investigation and will proceed with the appropriate charges as things unfold, as well as work with the U.S. Attorney's Office and our federal partners. Thank you.
Be issuing news release.
Stop.
Yeah, he was the man came in the house, the San Francisco house, and he was yelling and screaming, "Where's your wife? Where's your wife? Where's your wife?"
She was gonna get it too.
He probably would have killed her had she been there.
No, he wasn't gonna kill her. He just wanted to give him the hammer time. Stop.
No, shoot! If the police had her husband probably would have been dead if the police hadn't come.
If that man wanted to kill that man, he could have killed that man if he really wanted to with a hammer. And he got he whooped his ass with a hammer. If he wanted to kill that man, he would have killed. Y'all know what they doing. They spooking him out.
Is unconscious in a coma for a minute. I mean, he was beating his ass. and then they said it was a wellness check.
Funny, bro.
They said
it's just come on, sis. Don't get sensitive. Jesus.
They said it was a wellness check, so I think
I'm wondering how where is their security? How was that?
That's what I'm about to say. They must have had security or something for the police to be going out for a wellness check. So I'm thinking the guy broke in the house and set off the alarm. And then, sometimes if you have an alarm like we do, I don't know how many times I have paid those false alarm fees.
How long folks been trying to get in Nancy Pelosi?
And the police come out, they come out. Shoot, if you don't turn that alarm off, they come out. So I think that's what happened. But yeah, he was looking for his wife. He was looking for.
But you got to think, all of those law enforcement agencies, the U.S. Marshal, the U.S. State, the San Francisco PD, the governor's office, the state police, the FBI. Really, come on, man. Like, I understand that there was an assault took place, but it take all those agencies.
We talking about Nancy Pelosi.
Okay. You talking about?
She is like next in command.
We talking about Nancy. We ain't talking about Ray and them next door.
Okay, you talking about the great auntie of Tales from the Crypt, the Crypt Keeper?
No, I'm straight up.
Well, you know what? Breaking news. I know bro didn't want to hear nothing about Kanye West, but he is now being sued for $150,000 in alleged rental contract breach in Florida for allegedly failing to pay for a rental space he wanted to use as a recording studio. The suit said West agreed to rent the space for 25 days at $5,000 per day and then failed to pay the total of $145,813. And according to the lawsuit, the parties agreed to the rental via telephone and text message. The suit was filed by Surface Media LLC.
The thirst is real.
And they said West has not commented so far on the lawsuit.
The thirst.
That's up to his.
And they said it's the latest. This is the latest trouble for West, who tweeted anti-Semitic remarks in October, triggering the severing of lucrative business deals with Adidas and other companies. So this is the latest breaking news. You heard it here first. Well, actually, hold on. Actually, it was 9 hours ago.
But what do
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
No, you ain't gotta know. I'm saying, but what I'm trying to figure out what his studio financial thing or whatever with these people that he supposedly have been supposed to rent a space for 25 days. What all does that have to do with him, quote unquote, supposedly have been on this
I don't know, but
anti-Semitism rhetoric?
shit. Hey, when you famous, like anything you do can hit the,
Okay, but so I guess so it ain't just a person with money. Hell, if we started talking about these Khazarians and these Ashkenazis, they know who they is. I don't have to. They know who they is. If they'll probably try to tag this channel and be like, well,
let me
y'all
put
up
up my
here
banners.
talking about y'all up here talking. Well, that's their true definition of identity, sis. That's who they are. I'm not disrespecting them. I mean, ask them who they are. They'll tell you.
No, but
They'll tell you who they are.
as far as this news, I mean, they are suing him, and I think because of all the other stuff that's been going on
Like I
with him
said,
lately.
thirsty.
I mean, as far as all the other stuff that's been going on with him lately, it's like everything that he does, he's been scrutinized right now. Every single move.
That's still thirsty,
Every
man.
single social media post. I mean, he's really been scrutinized right now.
That's just being thirsty, though, man. I mean, he's
But if
supposed
you were supposed to pay $150,000 to rent out a music studio that they could
But
have
if
rented
I
out to
didn't
somebody
rent
else,
out the studio, if I paid, if it was 150,000, but y'all say he owe 145,000, so apparently
he didn't pay.
he paid if it was $5,000 a day, so that means he only rented it one day. So how you gonna sue somebody for something that the breach of contract?
He was supposed to hold on.
If somebody give me $5,000 like that, man,
he was supposed to rent it for like 20-something days, and he ain't paid. That's like if you book
I'm thinking that he rented.
hotel, if you book a event venue.
You might have to pay a penalty. You might have to,
and you don't pay.
No,
And they could have had it rented to somebody else.
A late cancellation fee. There is a late cancellation fee. Because trust me, since I work in
they probably didn't have one with him. Obviously, if they sued him.
But for how can you sue somebody for 150, but you saying he only owe 145?
Well, I said the 150 because it's 145. I said the 150. My bad.
No, you good.
I was just like, they suing him for 150,000, but because it was 145. But yeah.
So basically, he was paying between 3,500 and 4,500 a day.
It was 5,000. It was $5,000 a day.
A day. So they basically
why don't you have his own studio? That's my question. Like most people who are big, balling, like rich.
For one, did y'all remember that this man, the Donda album, do y'all remember that he rented out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Atlanta Falcons Stadium? He was sleeping in the locker rooms and stuff. I mean, this dude he can go wherever he want. He can go buy him an island that's fully furnished if he want now.
That's what I'm saying. So why not have your own? Why not build your own? Why not have your own in one of your mansions? Or why pay these other people?
That was the whole deal. He got into the contract with the people, and now he got out by kicking up the publicity stunt and the rhetoric to get him.
That would be like every other rapper or singer. It's so many of them that got their own. I mean, just a big ass portion of their mansion or their crib, just studio, the walls, everything, the sound. They got it all.
I'm gonna tell you what the world's biggest streaming service said. They said they ain't stopping shit. They're not canceling nothing. Because Spotify, like, y'all got us fucked up. If you think we're gonna stop eating off the revenue that this nigga
For now.
No, period. They're not gonna come up on
I wouldn't be surprised if it stopped.
Sis, the man that owns Spotify, the man that owns
like R. Kelly, the
man that owns Spotify, sis, is a Jew. You think that man is tripping off of? He is not nowhere paying no attention to none of these folks is talking about canceling.
And he might not be, and that's the problem.
How can that be a problem if this man is?
He don't care care. He don't care about losing contracts. He don't care about losing business.
No, I'm talking about the people that I'm talking about the Spotify people that they want them to cancel him streaming his music. That Spotify said, well, there is no way, and nothing that he did has violated our because
and that
it wasn't.
might just be Spotify, so he might be good with them. But
No, he's very good with them because it
that's
wasn't a
what I'm saying. It
podcast.
might be Spotify, but there's other people that play music, and I can guarantee that he probably gonna lose all them too.
He ain't losing shit.
Just by his actions, his behavior, his rhetoric, his
That man
anti-Semitics. I mean, it's
well. Here's the thing, though. So what if it's rhetoric? Then how come when we add a person in general population ask a general question on once again, what about the Dutch Jews that financed the transatlantic slaves? Everybody don't want to talk about that. What you mean? Yeah, that has to do with every single thing. There's a secret relationship between blacks and Jews that's been going on for hundreds of years. They know what time it is. They just don't want the general public to know. But that's a whole
one thing
nother
to be
rabbit hole.
discussing those people, and it's one thing to be saying certain.
He was saying like what? What did he say wrong?
Like if a white person is online saying nigga, we gonna cancel them. I mean, it's certain things that you just can't say.
They are the original niggas anyway.
It's gonna get you in trouble. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out who's gonna get in trouble with. That's the key. It's this cancellation.
Well, obviously, he's being canceled by everybody around him. Like,
hey, I ain't canceled him because I don't listen to him.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about his business deals. I mean,
his business deals. Sis, I don't think that man.
He's okay.
He's still eating steak and lobster and shrimp and flying private planes and all that in the whole or commercial.
That don't make it make sense. I mean, you got to make it make sense. Like he's doing something wrong for everything that's happening around him. It's just is what it is.
Because if you're not in line and you're not being a good boy,
it's not about being in line.
How is that then? If you're trying to regulate what I can and can't say,
here that are doing just fine.
Howard Stern, the punk ass Jew Howard Stern can call our young sisters, our young queen sisters out of Rugged. He can call them old nappy head assholes and all that. Him and Don Imus and all them faggots and all them clowns. They can sit up there and call our.
He don't act nearly as close to the way he.
They can turn around and call our young sisters nappy head assholes and gals and all that bullshit, but we can't say nothing about them. Come on, man, that's
Howard Stern does not cut up nowhere near how he used to.
Okay, you didn't.
That's just like the comedians, just like the stand-up comedians.
Man, they don't get no pass.
Comedians, they don't say a lot of things that they used to be able to say back in the day. And yeah, I know a lot of people are. I can say probably too sensitive.
What about that clear motherfucker from Steinfeld?
In this time of day, the cancel culture is real.
Man,
and this time of day,
it's real. The point is that man just stood up and said that ain't nobody canceling nothing. That's what Kanye just said.
That's them, bro. He done been canceled by like 20 other businesses already. Like
that man still worth 9 digits.
So Spotify still wants to keep him on. The point is the man is being canceled by a lot of people. There is an issue here. Like he needs to figure out how to not be canceled. Or
he went from 10 digits to 9 digits.
He's gonna end up spiraling way, way out of control. And I'm telling you, he might be a billionaire now. It ain't gonna last if he keeps on going the way he's going.
That man is very comfortable. He's straight. All I can say is that I've never seen his bank accounts, but from the type of investments that man, I've followed him over the years.
But the man is rich.
He's equal as many lawsuits.
That's what I'm saying. You can be rich today and broke tomorrow.
That man ain't about to say nowhere near that.
If you're not bringing in as much money as you used to, but you still spending like you do.
This world is litigation happy.
Rich people go through a lot of money every day. I mean, they mortgage alone. Like
I could sue somebody for being ugly.
$100,000 a month for a mortgage. I mean, a lot of us don't even make that a year.
But imagine how many years it would take to go through
a lot. Well,
if you have a lot of money like that.
It depends on how he spends his money. Like I said, we done seen people who very rich go broke. It can happen. And if you're not bringing
when
in
you're
the
foolish.
income, if you're not bringing in the income, like he didn't get all his money from music.
Actually, most of his money started out before he started doing investments. All his money came from music before he started doing all of his
And then came the investments, and then came the endorsements, and then he didn't become no billionaire just because of his music.
Peep this out.
Where he made his mistake is
there is not one singer out there that
instead of
became
him
a
going,
billionaire just from their music. They had all kind of other contracts and endorsements.
Instead of him going to Adidas and all of them, he should have created his own company.
That's all that I was saying. But here's the thing though. How could JP Morgan chasing him? How can they tell a man, take your $100 million? We don't want to keep your $100 million no more.
But who told him that, Sislo? It was somebody who told him that.
That was the bank. So you gonna tell a man that got $100 million in?
No, it wasn't no bank. It was somebody who told him to create
JP
his
Morgan
own companies to.
Oh, that was Sway. You talking about Sway? That was
right.
Sway.
So that's what Sislo is saying. If he got all this money, why don't he have his own companies?
No, he should have had his own because you got the Yeezys and all of that kind of. Those are all.
Yeah, that was then.
That's his brainchild, though. It's his designs. So if that's the case, then you should have been for us, by us, Carl Kanai, or someone like that, and created your own brand. And not your own brand, but your own company.
That's what people were saying.
And produced your own product instead of getting the backings of people who already.
That's what they were saying. That's what people were telling him this years ago.
Yeah.
And now
Point is that the man is just that's his money. He do what he want. He deal with the people.
I get
like
that, but I'm saying now he paying ultimate
he's
price.
He's paying a price. Like bro, you acting like he's not suffering any consequences here.
No, I'm not acting on none of that. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not going to say that he's not dealing with what he's dealing with. I'm not saying. I didn't even say nothing nowhere near. I have not acted nothing nowhere near to what that man.
But we're trying to talk about like all the negative things that are happening to him. And
the point is that, and I want everybody to also understand there's two sides to the story, man.
He's rich. He can do what he wants.
Right. I mean, but
you can't always do what you want just because you're rich. You can't always say what you want. You can't.
See, that's the problem that I have. Somebody's gonna tell me that I can't say what I want to say, regardless. It has nothing to do with being rich. That's like somebody telling me, "Well, you can't say what you want to say, but even though that's how you feel."
He can say what he wants to say, but there's a price for it.
If Trump can get kicked off of Twitter and silenced, I mean, who's Kanye?
You said if Trump can what?
If he can get silenced on social media, who's Kanye?
No. Hey, who's anybody that can get silenced? Who is anybody that allow another company or corporation or a bunch of persons that will silence someone?
But the same type of shit that Trump was doing, Kanye is doing. That's what I'm trying to get.
Oh, I don't see no. I'm not even trying to.
Spirit because
they do have a crazy. He supports
Trump is just as crazy as Kanye.
As he is, yeah.
Oh God!
They do have a kindred spirit.
Oh, he is.
He supports Trump.
I don't know.
You don't have a problem with Trump saying any of that bullshit that he be saying.
Well, what about y'all president with his dumb ass?
What has he said online?
Okay, but here's the thing. This is like now. It's like that's tit for tat.
I know.
The president ain't got he ain't got a dog in this fight.
He ain't got nothing to do with Kanye and Trump. He ain't got nothing to do with this.
They all some narcissists on some other bullshit.
This might be true, bro. But all I'm saying is, to be perfectly honest, the brother got issues.
I never said the brother didn't have none.
And it's costing him. And all I'm saying is, if he doesn't get help soon, he is going to all
that money ain't gonna mean shit.
It ain't even about his. He's gonna have his creativity censored. He's gonna be censored, And
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
this is a different time than it was when we were coming up.
If he's
When
well
we
off
were
in
coming
life,
up, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and ain't wasn't no cancel cultures. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but it
if
ain't
you
Exactly.
say
We were
if you censor somebody and they have wealth and they don't have to do what it is that we known them to do to make their money, if they could just like he can honestly not say nothing else to the world, period. He can like literally just go mute, don't respond, don't say nothing to nobody. And that man has enough money to live out the rest of his days as is,
yeah.
comfortably
But
without
will
worrying
he?
about a
if
shut
he
off
don't
moment.
spend anything, if he don't
Will,
spend anything,
What you mean
he
if he don't
gotta
spend
pay. He don't have to
anything?
pay
His
child
money
or
is
support.
if
making him
He
money.
gonna have to pay
or
child
if he
support for the next how many years? He gonna have to pay for them. He ain't about to pay no project and Section 8 fees for shit. He gonna be paying out the ass for shit like he normally does. So if
That
he don't
man money
spend
make
any
money.
money, if he don't spend any money, he'll be good.
and what I'm saying, bro, though, it's more than about money. It's about peace, solitude,
Sanity.
Yeah, it's more than money, bro.
And
You know
his
what I'm
money can
saying?
take care of him to
Hey,
get that peace and solitude.
No, if that was the case, he would be like he
money
had.
can't buy you happiness, bro. You know that.
Money
I didn't say
definitely
it
has
couldn't
not
buy you
bought him no
happiness, but it sure can keep you from having a frown all the time.
But the man, oh God, the man.
I'm done.
I'm done
I'm
too.
serious. I didn't say nothing about
Done
money.
too. Because if you
I
think
know
this
some
man is
folks.
happy, this man is not living a happy life.
No.
Sis, I cannot judge that man and
This
control
man
what
is
he
not
can.
living a happy
I don't know
life.
what he's doing. That's the key. I'm not
There's
in
no
his
way.
control of his life to see whether he's. It's not my job or your job to make sure that he's living happy or
We
sad.
see it, but we see it.
All
That's
millions
like
of
if
all
somebody
of us,
said right
tens of
now,
millions of us see it. The whole world see it, and tens of millions. I'm just saying though, we're not. Regardless of what we say, we can tell him and talk blue to the face, and he can sit up there and agree with us and say, you know what, hood table. He can say, Cisco, you know what, T, talk y'all is so right. Y'all, I
there's
mean,
no way.
y'all are doing.
All these people that broke from him over the last few weeks, he is not living a
He
happy
can
life.
literally agree with what we're saying with, but if he does not want to go by what he's agreeing with what we're
He
saying, and
was
we know
saying
it's
he
the
needs
truth.
help though, bro. That's all we trying to say is he needs help.
That's it.
What I'm saying is to you is that even if he was, I'm saying is that even if that man was to come on here and be like, I agree with everything y'all saying, I do need help. But it's up to him to whether he would want
I
to
know,
take
but
that
he
help or
still. I'm
not.
just saying he needs help.
All
Whether
of
he
it
gets it
is
or
up to
not,
him.
whether he gets it or not, that's one thing. But it's easy
I
to
just don't
be.
want to be on no bad.
It's easy to be rich one day, and this
it's
shit
so
is
that
spiraling out of control so fast. I mean, all the things that he done lost over like the last week. This shit is happening really fast. So if he don't,
anybody talk about Meta or Facebook losing $700 billion in one day?
that's what I'm saying. You can lose your money. You can be rich one day and be broke the
That's just a
next day.
company. I ain't talking about Zuckerberg's. The Zuckerbergs that still got
Broke the
money.
next day.
And Twitter is today, but Facebook gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah, if you got a whole bunch of money and you go broke, let's say the
No,
stock
I'm talking about Elon.
something just happened and you just lose all your money and you have no contracts, no endorsements, nobody.
Elon ain't taking off that $200-some million he got to pay out.
Man, fuck him. I'm gonna play close attention to this shit.
We still got to have the same energy for the same people that's trying to cancel a lot of our people too.
He looked like the
He
devil.
looked like he's a whole troublemaker. He looked like
the devil to me.
Like, child, when he was carrying that sink in there.
He's basically derived from the same people that's out here canceling our people, that's canceling Kanye and everybody else. The same folks that's behind the walls pulling the strings.
I don't know about all that. I have to keep my eyes on him.
He's one of the, anyway. That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
I want to see what all he gonna do. I know he already firing the head honchos.
He already got rid of. I just said the $200 million. That's his total loss for his package that he still owes after he did what he did. That's nothing to that man.
Letting Trump come back.
Okay, and I'm just being I'm being funny, but at the same time I'm being damn serious. What would the world do? But in particular, what would the hood they would do if Trump did run back and won the presidency? What
I
would
mean,
y'all
we
honestly
didn't
do?
do nothing. What you mean?
Deal
Huh?
with it just the first 4 years.
I mean, we dealt with it for a year. I mean, what would we do? What do you mean?
So y'all want to deal with another 4 years of Creepy Joe?
Creepy Joe. I'd rather deal with him than deal with Trump
Joe
and
looked like
the Golden Boys or whatever the fuck they call the what they call the
Proud Boy.
Proud Boys. Shit. I'd
with a
rather
Proud
deal
Boy.
with I'd rather deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger for president anybody else
Oh wow!
before Trump. Before Trump. Shit. Give me that dude who paid those girls to have abortions.
Oh wow! Really?
I'm just saying anybody but Trump. Anybody but Trump. Now
She said this backwoods
I
ass nigga.
desperately don't want Trump if I gotta say those names.
Yeah.
Hell, fuck that. Sislo, we can run for president and vice president.
I'll probably make a better one.
Yeah,
See, that's the mentality you got to have. Because I ain't vote for none of them. I
when
just
we get
say
in there, I'll be like, hey, where's our soul plane? Where's our soul
look,
plane?
man, I didn't survive, but we didn't survive Bush, Reagan. Well, shit, I just know my generation was Carter.
I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale.
Bush, Reagan, both Bushes, Clinton, and Barry.
Whiskey.
And Barry and
Barry who?
Barry. Mr. Southside Chicago. Mr. Newport smoking ass. Gray lips. He don't smoke no more, but I think he still eat a little weed from now. I said Barry.
Oh my God. I'm up here like Barry who? Barry Gordon?
I said Mr. Southside Chicago with the gray ass lips, like he was smoking Newports.
He was
Man, don't be
smoking,
talking about our
but
Obama.
I love.
I ain't got nothing against that, man. I mean, they
All
do
right,
well
show
turn
is
them
over.
on.
Show is over. Turn off the lights.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Nah, he
You
talking
really
about
need to quit.
he called him Barry with the ashy lips. Nah, you.
That is Barry. He did have his.
He said Barry with the gray lips.
I love me some.
Yeah, say it again, Sislo, because I can't do that.
But my problem with Barack is that the fact that he implemented that qualified immunity bullshit. That's a problem.
That's how I said.
That's a problem to this day. And then you got Creepy Joe. Because Creepy Joe dangling that carrot in front of everybody. Oh, it's going to be 2 weeks before your student loans get wiped out. Yeah, right before these niggas got to turn them votes. That's what he do, man. Nobody.
If
It's the
my
same
loan
card
is
game.
wiped out, I will vote for him the next 5 rounds, even if
And he ain't gonna do shit. He gonna cause more. The price is gonna go up on
write his name
fuel.
on there, even after his terms is over. I'm
Y'all
just
thought we was paying this for the gas prices.
I'm gonna still be writing his name in 10
Vote that
years.
man in again. But y'all thought gas was
President no more. I'm still voting.
gas gonna be $10-15 a gallon. Y'all pull that man back up here if he can survive it. Because
Take all my student loans. Ah, shit.
That means y'all gonna be in this war with Ukraine for the next 8 years.
Get blamed for the gas prices when they was
but first of all, I work from home, so gas prices don't affect me.
If you got it in your home, the gas affects everybody.
$20 a gas a month is about what I spend.
But now you let Creepy Joe get back up in there supporting that Ukraine. You got another 4-5 years.
I work from home. I don't drive. I have to drive back and forth to work, so that saves me.
Now they about to come. Now they made up about 2 or 3 other versions of
Katie. Katie said Proud Boys got to keep both eyes on all of them. Thank you.
And then now we about to have these RSV strains coming up. Now all the babies is going to other shit.
My
Your grandson got it?
Yup.
Oh my God! How did he get it?
See what I'm saying?
Or something?
Yup. He's in preschool.
Somebody nasty out here spreading shit.
My baby, my grandbaby, he's still at home. They haven't put him in preschool or nothing yet.
Viruses in the water, man. Folks don't be, y'all
But
be thinking I'm
that's really scary because
conspiracy. It is what it is.
I hit them up the other day and I said, okay, now these are the signs y'all gotta look for. I don't know if y'all watching the news. And they was like, yeah, Mom, we've been watching the news. I said, okay, any of these signs, y'all take my baby to the emergency room ASAP. But he never goes anywhere besides my house or his other grandma's. But so he's fine for right now. But that's some scary shit because them poor little babies.
Girl, but
She said, Herschel Walker is for the president. I am done.
Herschel, go Herschel, go Herschel. Give him abortions. Give him abortions.
Oh no!
Go Herschel. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
That, you know, Mr.
Abortions.
You know, some other women gonna come out. It's gonna be like 25-11 women that come out all with their abortion clinic receipts.
Girl, I'm gonna show.
I'm trying to figure out why everybody ain't dragging him like they did Bill. Why everybody ain't dragging him like they did Bill? But you know, and this is some over 30, almost 40 years ago that supposedly had happened. This second thing with Herschel, why everybody not dragging his funky ass?
I don't know why
with his illiterate ass.
But bro, they is dragging Herschel. Bro,
I ain't heard nobody dragging Herschel like that. Like we dragged Bill.
Bro, where you been?
I don't think
they've been talking about.
Day in and day
I've been looking at what they've been talking about. I'm just saying I haven't been like in like.
No, they've been dragging his ass day in and day out.
Well, that's the last thing I remember. His son was dragging him, and I left it at that. I already knew, but
everybody's giving him shit. Like,
I don't know. I mean, not the way that they drag giving Kanye shit and Bill.
Well, again, that's two different entities, bro.
Man, I don't see
we
how.
talking about a rapper and we talking about somebody in politics. I mean,
it's all the same bullshit. You said a rapper. That man is beyond a rapper, sis.
I don't think so. Who?
Kanye is not just no rapper. What did you?
Well, I mean, he's a rapper and he has companies, but
that's Yeezy.
What else? He has companies and he makes moon boots. I mean, he's a rapper who makes moon boots. What?
That's broke five bro.
Whoa.
I mean, to me, he's a rapper. Like
that's broke five bro.
He's a rapper. He's a baby daddy, and he make moon boots, and they ugly. Ugly moon.
Are you talking about the moon boots? Or are you talking about the man that knocked up Kim Kardashian and made her he was her baby daddy husband?
I don't know how people walk around them just like on the moon where they be trying to lift their feet up.
Like, oh, girl,
they be lifting their feet up like this.
Everybody got them. Hell, apparently, I need to get me some of them. I'll get some moon boots.
I will get me some Jodeci boots from back in the day.
Well, that's exactly what they are. They basically Jodeci boots on steroids. Yes, they is. All them shits is ugly as hell. Them damn boots everybody talking about, especially when Kanye, they look like some Ugg boots on steroids. They like Uggs on steroids. They like Uggs.
Yeah, you're right. They do look like.
They look
I hate Uggs. I hate.
No, they
look like Uggs with rubber soles. They look like Uggs with some Wolverine boot soles on them. You know, those construction boots.
They look like what's those rain boots?
I hate Uggs too. Uggs boots look like Uggs.
They look like them Walmart, you talking about them Dollar General, them packing house boots?
No, the men's totes.
Oh, when I
they like some packing house boots.
They look like totes.
Waiters. I see people in Ugg boots. It just looks like they feet stink.
They look like some. They just look like
their feet all sweaty and stanky. Ugg boots.
How your feet gonna be sweaty and stanky at the same time?
Sweaty and stanky.
How they not?
And ranky. Them boots, them Ugg boots.
Rain shit. But guess what though? He had the whole world looking like slaves, and their kids and grandkids. They ate it up.
Ventilation. That's what it looks like. They need some ventilation hose in them Ugg boots.
They didn't like that. They didn't like the fact that he was running around here selling our grandkids $400 for some county jail. He basically took the design of some county jail shoes and made them like some boots.
What happened?
Oh, the Yeezy gear. He basically did a Bob Barker.
Who sold who? What?
He basically They didn't like the fact that he was charging the grandchildren and the grandsons of the slave master. They didn't like the fact that he had them wearing slave clothes. When Kanye was doing the design, them clothes looked like they like some slaves. Folks that was out there looking. If you look at them damn rag, that man had folks wearing them rag, the same stuff that they had the slaves wearing. Them old apple sacks and potato sacks for shirts and.
That shit ugly.
Like I said, sister, they was paying how much? $1,500, $400 for
They
a sweater.
crazy. But see, that's a lot of
$300.
people do that shit. They pay for the name.
That's what I'm saying. But they was looking like slaves. They was really enjoying that shit for the time being.
I ain't paying no $1,500. I ain't paying for them damn ugly boots of his or none of that shit.
Cause you kind of hit a nerve though when the clear man get to backing you up. Even the Klan like, hey, hold up, man. Now y'all see what we talking about.
Yeah. But anywho, it's about that time. We going on our 3 hours, and I have to. Y'all know my schedule. I got to get up early, work, then I got the grandbaby later on in the day. So thanks everybody who came through. My wonderful, beautiful co-hosts and friends. Carmoniva, she couldn't join us tonight because of the anniversary of her mother passing, and they had the dinner, and they had like balloon releases and different things like that they had today for her mother. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, because this is really still tough for her. It's been about a year since her mother passed, a year. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, our co-host, Carmel Diva. Also, Sislo said that her grandbaby has the RSV. So keep her grandbaby in your prayers as well, your thoughts and prayers, because that is a very serious illness, especially for older people and babies. So keep her in your prayers as well. Everybody, that virus, yeah, crazy. But everybody, please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also subscribe to Sislo's channel, Count Amaru's channel. Subscribe to both of their channels, please, and thank you very much. Share the video. Everybody, always remember. Well, first of all, let me just say this, because I won't speak to y'all again before Halloween. Keep those kiddos safe. Keep your eyes on your kiddos. Not just protecting them from bad candy or poison and stuff, but keep your eyes on your children while you are out there at night trick or treating. Okay, because there's a lot of crazy folks out there. This is a good time of the year where people see a lot of kids out and about, and they will try some slick, shady shit. So keep your eyes on your kids and check their candy, and stay safe, be blessed, vigilant at all times, and always remember to what?
Keep it hood and free OJ and free Bill Cosby, and if you see somebody walking down the street with a hammer, run. Make sure you don't.
You know what, bro? I hear Champagne. Champagne, get your husband.
She chilling. She sleep. She in la la land.
Oh, was that Sislo? Who said,
yep.
You know what?
You know what?
You sound so far in the background. I thought that was Champagne.
That was my headpiece. But you know what?
He said if you see somebody with a hammer.
You know what? Okay,
Yeah.
let me do my benediction.
Please.
Oh, we got a Negro spiritual.
Keep
breath, that deep breath.
Keep it
She really took it to Negro spiritual.
Did you see it? She was like,
exactly. But just remember, if y'all see somebody with a hammer, just make sure that you avoid.
Go. You know what?
At all costs, just turn and run the other way.
Hey y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to tag anybody. In fact, I'm about to tag Nancy Pelosi in there with a hammer. I'm about to tag.
I meant to tell y'all about the babies that were the twins that escaped being
What's
hand.
on the beef sector? That's
I
what I need
told
to
you
go see
about
what's
that,
going
bro.
on.
I mean, see,
Hold
the
on, hold on,
twin,
hold on, hold on. You
the
said some
twin,
twins.
yes, the teenage twins that escaped.
Oh, you talking about down here in Houston?
Yes, they escaped uh being held,
Yeah, man. It was some bullshit, man.
handcuffed, being handcuffed
Hmm.
and not fed, and they broke free and they ran to the neighbors. But this is the only thing I want to say about that.
Yeah.
They ran to three neighbors.
That was on the Ring video. I
Two,
remember.
yes, they ran to three different neighbors. One of them was out of town and told them that they could know because they were out of town. The other one was in town and told them, no, get away from here. They were both black. Guess who helped them? A white neighbor.
Hmm.
Opened her door, gave them clothes, blankets, fed them, and called the police for them. But the
Yeah.
African American, like us, turned them babies away.
That's what niggas do.
And then their mama, they found her back in Louisiana,
With her
where
trifling
Her
ass.
boyfriend.
and
Hmm.
her boyfriend, and she had been facing charges for
Child
nickname
abuse.
felony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Child,
she
that's
in
why
there.
I didn't even understand why she even had custody
why
of the
she even
kids.
had those
Oh,
babies
she'll never
back.
see the concrete streets again because Texas gonna after Louisiana get done with her, they gonna she'll never
Wait a
see
minute.
freedom again.
Wait a minute. But then in Davidson County, North Carolina, where my baby was born, my baby girl was born, a family had their child in a dog cage
Mm.
Mm.
in the back seat, and that baby slept out in the cold, and it was 28 degrees. No
Well, did you
clothes
hear the
on,
one
but
about
naked.
you hear the one about the little girl? It was just recently on Good Morning America. The dad had put her in a hole, buried her alive underground because she was doing something that he didn't like, and she was only like 8 years old.
Oh
No,
yeah, that extra
Yeah,
shit.
this is
I'm
like
done.
trending on Good Morning America.
Did she survive though? Did she
Yeah, she
survive?
survived,
Yeah.
but
Thank
it
you,
wasn't the
Lord.
first time that he done that too. He had been doing that.
And the man that was trying to get custody of his baby, and they found the baby's body in the suitcase.
And it's stuffed in a suitcase. He was 5 years old. And that's exactly why I say, while y'all
Keep
out
your
there doing all this
eye
trick or
on your
treating, y'all doing
kids
all this trick or treating, y'all keep your eyes on your children
and watch who you have babies
and watch who you have around the children.
by. Who you got
And brush
kids
y'all
by.
teeth.
Who you
Yeah,
having
because
children
I
by.
mean, just here, there's a guy who was just arrested here. He had 14 counts. He from ranging from like 9 years old to like 20 years old. He groomed all these boys when they was little. He
Oh,
enticed them with beer, liquor, weed, money, all kind of stuff. He had
There's some
been
Eddie
raping and
Long going
assaulting
on.
all these boys in Omaha. Here in Omaha, it's all over the news.
I need to
And
look that up.
one of the moms said, but he was our family friend. Our kids played
mm,
together.
mm, mm,
We
mm.
had no idea. And he was like, he groomed these kids. So none of them even said a word. Like, they never said a word. So yeah, keep your eyes on your kids, y'all. Like, for real. Like, look for those little signs. I'm a victim of that type of situations as a young child. And the
Mhm.
signs are there. I promise you, the signs are there. The signs are there. But anyway,
I'm done, girl. I'm
I'm
just
done too. I'm
done.
about to get over here and make me another drink and lay down and
I'm
probably
about
watch
to go
some.
search the beef sector.
Oh, you were saying what's up with the beef sector?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh,
It's
the nature boy sector.
I ain't been in the nature board sector.
Girl, let me say
Not
this.
recently.
Kendra Sheba, aka Kendra, aka Sheba,
Uh-huh.
has
Even.
awakened
Mm.
and denounced one of his wives, denounced him, denounced the cult, and she said, please don't call her Sheba anymore. My name is Kendra.
Mm. Well, you
Her,
might have to do a whole show on that because I
yeah,
have not been keeping up with the Nation Boy. When the next time you plan on going live?
probably. Uh-oh.
I know
He woke.
tomorrow is
No,
Saturday,
my baby woke. Come here, baby.
and then Sunday,
He woke, girl.
and I'm off on Halloween. But I was telling Katie earlier, we got off a subject, but Katie was asking me, was that Katie? Somebody was asking me about, am I doing trick or trunk? And I said, I don't know if I'm doing trick or trunk or if I'm just going to give out candy at home. So I haven't made up my mind yet.
We having trunk or treat.
That's cool. Oh yeah, no. By the way, too,
Yeah,
I
trunk
wasn't
or
gonna say
treat,
nothing,
trick
but
or
y'all
trunk.
know.
Yeah, they're the
Third.
same thing.
Thank you, Katie.
I
Thank you,
was
babe. Thank you, sweetheart.
I just wanted to give a shout out to my old job with they punk ass. I appreciate y'all because what y'all did was y'all just really just took a weight off my shoulders. And not only am I closer, but the money is even more. So guess what? I appreciate y'all. I sure appreciate what y'all did. So I ain't worried about y'all. Jennifer, anyway, I ain't gonna even call your
Oh, we gonna
name.
do one of those rehearsed praise dances.
Y'all childish, cause see, I was gonna put that. I was gonna dox them, but I don't want us to get marked.
Ooh,
So it's okay.
ooh.
Don't play
You
with
know
me.
what? If we had more time tonight, I would go into a whole bunch of different other topics,
It's
especially
okay.
that.
We'll get back
We
to it.
get to it. And Cislo, if you happen to go live about Nature Boy, I'm interested in the updates on that. So just let me know.
I sure will, chat.
All right. Well, love you guys.
My baby looking for me, y'all.
Just make sure that y'all take. Just make sure y'all take some pictures.
Take the pictures. Oh, I'm gonna be posting my baby on Halloween in his
Just make sure you
cute
take the
outfit.
pictures.
So I will be taking the pictures. Yes.
Take the pictures.
Put it on social media.
The pictures.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna make you famous.
So take the pictures.
I'm gonna make you famous. Take the pictures.
OJ didn't do it, y'all. And free kills. I'm out.
Love you guys.
Love you too on purpose. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Deal with it.
Oh, you better say.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Good night.
Praise white Jesus and all the Jesus in the candy store Jesus and the corner store Jesus and the candy lady
All right,
Jesus.
that's why I love. Peace.
Everybody Jesus. All the
And the
Jesuses
poultry
on the
house
planet.
Jesus, all
The poultry house. Gotta have the poultry house Jesus,
I
man.
can't.
Okay, Cislo about to beat. She gonna beat us, bro. She gonna beat us.
That's that stomp down
She
show
gonna pull
enough
out
Holy
that house
Ghost.
shoe. She gonna pull out
That's
that
that
house.
stomp down show enough Holy Ghost
Oh, I
Jesus
feel
over
the
at House of
Lord
Poultry.
convicting. He convicting the weak.
Lord bless his soul, bless his soul.
That's the House of Poultry.
I
Go
gotta
get
go.
your
I love
soul
y'all.
saved.
Bye.
Love
Ain't
you
nothing
too.
that you can do about it. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
Good night.
Praise white Jesus. And make sure you watch the man with the hammer, because you never know.
Oh my God! Just turn the other way. Just walk the other way. All right.
All right, so.
Jill says.
Peace.